Corner, brought to you by the Iowa Soybean Association. Sometimes work is fine. You're thankful for the paycheck, but if you're honest with yourself, you'd really love a hands-on, honest-to-goodness, hard work kind of job. One that's fulfilling and pays well. Is it possible that the grass really is greener out there? Not everybody finds a rewarding career working alongside the farmers of Iowa that they know and respect, but the positions do exist. The grass really is greener at Key Cooperative's 20 locations across central Iowa. Think about the possibilities. Think about Key Cooperative.
Discover new opportunities together in a new Chevy. Meet up in an Equinox, winner of the J.D. Power Award for initial quality among compact SUVs. Lend a hand in the strong and capable Silverado, or mix it up in a high-tech Trax with an available 11-inch diagonal touchscreen. Find family, friends, and fun in the Chevy that's right for you. Click to learn more.
More Iowans drive Chevy.
For J.D. Power 2023 U.S. Initial Quality Study Award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
A locally owned and operated franchise, Papa John's of Iowa is proud to be an official sponsor of Iowa State Athletics. Papa John's of Iowa. Better rewards with every bite. Earn rewards when you buy a pizza to enjoy during the game or for picking one up on your drive home after the game. Earn 1 point for every $1 spent. Earn $10 of Papa Dough when you reach 75 points. Sign up today at papajohns.com.
Mary Greeley wants you for our award-winning team. We provide outstanding patient care throughout central Iowa, and we're looking for a variety of healthcare professionals, including nurses and patient care techs. We also have part-time jobs for students, competitive salaries, great benefits, and an unbeatable workplace culture. Learn more about your opportunities at mgmc.org/careers.
Wrapping things up with TJ, it's Iowa State and Oklahoma today. And Coach mentioned earlier this week that you don't feel like your team has played its best basketball yet. You played great in stretches, but you feel like you can sustain it for longer stretches. That pursuit of perfection, how much does that motivate your guys?
It's something that really motivates them. And I think they know that we've had moments, we've played well, we've had halves, we've had stretches of games, but really looking for the full 40 minutes defensively, the effort and execution we're looking for offensively, attacking the paint and sharing the basketball. We know that on a given night, someone may have the hot hand, but we're looking for one of those nights where everybody's at their best on both sides of the basketball, and that's something we're striving for on a daily basis with each practice, with each film session. Hopefully they'll show up for us today.
We saw McCollum hit a big shot late in Stillwater, and he certainly has the capability to do that. He also has the ability to kind of go off. How do you try to limit him?
Yeah, you got to make sure that you keep him in check early. You don't give him things in transition. Your rotation's got to be quick. No good looks. Make sure you keep him out of the paint as well. He's somebody that's just an aggressive offensive player. He can really score the basketball and playing with a lot of confidence. So guys like that, you never want to let them get going.
Coach, your consistency that you've gotten from Curtis Jones, 10 consecutive double-figure games now, how much of a difference has that made for your team? And you didn't have that the first time you faced Oklahoma.
Yeah, huge difference maker. Kurt's come in. I mean, his job for our team is to be another point guard out there, move the ball, get the offense flowing, be aggressive, and then defensively guard the basketball, rebound the ball. And again, the points come as a byproduct of focusing your effort and energy in those other areas. Kurt's been fortunate to do that.
All right, Coach, good luck with the game today. We'll look forward to catching up with you afterwards.
Sounds good. Thanks, John.
That wraps up the Drive to Deliver Coach's Corner, brought to you by the Iowa Soybean Association. Back with more pregame on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
You've been listening to the Iowa Soybean Association Driven to Deliver Coach's Corner, brought to you by Plumbers and Steam Fitters Local Union 33, your partner in success. Now, stay tuned for the Cyclones warm-up show. This is Iowa State Cyclone basketball from Learfield.
Score big with biodiesel. From your farm to the Cardinal and Gold Bus carrying the Cyclones on game day. Better, cleaner now, biodiesel helps you score big when the game is on the line. Delivering on the court, in the field, and in the environment. Biodiesel. Grow it, request it, use it. Get in the game by visiting iasoybeans.com. This message brought to you by the Iowa Soybean Association and powered by the Soybean Checkoff.
Latham High-Tech Seeds, Stellar Industries, the Iowa Clinic, and the premier Chevy dealers are proud to partner with the Iowa State men's basketball team by raising money for every free throw made by the Cyclones all season long. Proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society and the Coaches vs. Cancer program right here in the state of Iowa. Latham High-Tech Seeds, Stellar Industries, the Iowa Clinic, and the premier Chevy dealers are cheering on the Cyclones from the free throw line and helping with cancer awareness efforts across the state of Iowa.
We stand for freedom, progress and pride.
When you're a member of the Iowa Farm Bureau, you're a part of a unique organization. 153,000 families dedicated to your prosperity. From ag marketing seminars and legislative action to affordable health care, student scholarships, and more. Farm Bureau's mission is to help our members prosper. Contact your local Farm Bureau and join today.
You find yourself frustrated with your company's apparel? Does it fall short of representing your brand effectively? It's time to elevate your standards and make the switch to gear with the authentic brand label. Even the big brands can't compete with the incredible range of products, fabrics, and sizes offered. Look and feel authentic because that's what your brand is. Tell your trusted supplier you want the label our team proudly wears. Tell them you want authentic brand.
The Cyclones Sports Network. From Learfield, welcome to the Cyclones Warm-Up Show. Now, here is your host, the voice of the Cyclones, John Walters.
Iowa State comes in ranked 8th in the nation. They're 21-6 overall, 10-4 in the Big 12 Conference, and all alone in second place. Oklahoma coming into this one at 19-8 overall, looking for their 20th win of the season. And the Sooners are 7-7 in the Big 12 Conference, which puts them squarely in the middle of the pack. They were picked 12th in the preseason poll. Let's take a look at the individual matchups, Eric.
Well, you look at a guy that's really been hot for them, Javian McCollum. Just to give you an idea how much confidence he has, he misses his first 7 threes in the Bedlam game in Stillwater on Saturday, makes one late in the second half, and then makes an unbelievable step-back 3 to win the game. So they have confidence in him, and I think that matchup, with Keyshawn Gilbert or Taman Lipsey, I mean, I think Iowa State's going to switch a lot of things, but the two guards, Uzan and McCollum versus Lipsey and Keyshawn Gilbert. One thing that Iowa State has an advantage, I think Iowa State is physically stronger. McCollum, 6'2", 6'1", 160 pounds, but I tell you what, he's very efficient in what he can do, but I think you can get him uncomfortable. I've seen some games where it was a big game for him the other day to come back because he's kind of been struggling a little bit lately. That's going to be a big matchup, and how they defend Iowa State as well. We talked about the importance of the backdoor cuts for Iowa State. It's also a big thing for the Sooners. And then Jalen Moore, Georgia Tech transfer, 6'7", 220-plus pounds, super athlete, and he's playing really well right now, too. And that matchup with Trey King, that is a big matchup. And then there's kind of a mismatch, if you will, an outside guy in Milan Momcilovic and Otega Owe, 6'5", they list him at 215. Once again, he's certainly every bit of that 215 he has really put together. Of course, his brother, a linebacker for the Baltimore Ravens, a very physical player. He was shooting lights out in non-conference from 3, not high volume, and he's kind of reverted to the mean there, and he's not shot the ball particularly well from the perimeter, but he had 6 consecutive games of single-digit scoring heading into the game in Stillwater. He was able to get to the basket, and I think for the big matchup there will be how well Milan can do to keep Owe from getting to the basket. He's going to want to drive the ball, so take his right hand away first and foremost. But man, that's a tough matchup. On the other hand, can Iowa State find a way to get Milan going? He has struggled a little bit, to say the least, from a scoring standpoint. However, his defense has really So if you have a guy that's a scorer and he's not making shots, you can't play him sometimes. But in Milan's case, he's become a good defender. Not a great defender, but a good defender. So you don't have to worry about that. And you just hope, because you have so much confidence in Milan, that he's going to start making shots, that you can continue to play him. And that's why he's playing the minutes that he is, leads Iowa State in minutes in conference play. And then how about the X factor coming off the bench? Rivaldo Soares, 6'5", transfer from Oregon. Another guy, super athlete. He can shoot the three. You got to keep him off the boards. And Iowa State's got a guy coming off the bench in Kurt Jones. It was 10 straight games, double-figure scoring. And, man, he has been really good in that stretch, shooting around 40% from three. But he's doing so much more. He's got the pull-up game, the floater game, and he's a good defender, can handle the ball, too. A great assist-to-turnover ratio. So those two guys coming off the bench, I think, is going to be, even though they may not be guarding one another, that's going to be a real good matchup.
Quick update from Manhattan. The Cyclone women with 1:44 to go first quarter trail Kansas State 18-10. We'll come back with more of the warm-up show in a couple of minutes. This is the Cyclone Network from Learfield. American Equity salutes today's hero of the game. As a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military during Cyclone games this season, please join American Equity in thanking all who have served our country. American Equity is more than just retirement savings and income products. They're committed to providing you best-in-class service and high-quality retirement income that helps deliver the independence to dream and reach your goals. To learn more about American Equity, please visit their website at american-equity.com.
Hi, this is Kevin with Avila Bank. We want to wish the best of luck to our Cyclones. We're proud they're working hard and working together to achieve their goals. At Avila Bank, we are following those same principles, using hard work and dedication to help our customers reach their goals. Whether that's buying new equipment for your farm or business, financing real estate, or establishing a business line of credit. We want to be a part of your team and work with you to achieve your goals. Stop in at Avila Bank and speak with a banker today. Avila Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Dear basketball fans, want to drive a winner? Get in a Toyota and see how impressive they are. The RAV4 is a versatile playmaker built to get the crowd going. The Highlander is a slam dunk when it comes to space. And the Camry is a fast break of fun and reliability. Plus, these Toyotas come with available all-wheel drive, so you can drive the lane with power. Visit Toyota.com to learn more, or check out your local Toyota dealership today. Toyota, let's go places.
Go long for season-long foliar disease protection that starts at plant. Only Xyway brand fungicides from FMC provide season-long inside-out foliar disease protection. A single at-plant application provides comparable performance and corn yield protection to that of VT to R1 foliar fungicides against diseases like gray leaf spot, northern corn leaf blight, and more. Visit your FMC retailer or xyway.ag.fmc.com to learn more. Always read and follow all label directions.
Every day, Iowa farmers use innovative practices to improve water quality. They're teaming up with ISU experts to conserve natural resources for a better tomorrow. Farmers care about the water we share. Brought to you by Pivot Bio, Delta Dental of Iowa, and the Iowa Corn Promotion Board in support of Iowa's corn farmers. Second meeting of the season between Iowa State and Oklahoma, the 217th meeting. They've met every year since 1922, a series that is coming to an end here tonight, but Oklahoma, at least for the time being, but Oklahoma leads it 123-93. They won in Norman earlier this year. In that game, Cyclones did, Eric, the things that you'd want them to do. They won points off turnovers 18-10. They won points in the paint by 12. They won second chance points by 10. But Oklahoma shot the three well and Iowa State didn't. Yeah,
that was one of the games Iowa State just did not shoot particularly well beyond the arc, and they had good shots. But I think if you go back and look at that game, that's one thing, if you're not making shots, sometimes you have to find another way. And Iowa State was able to do it by coming back and taking the lead at around the 4-minute mark, but just couldn't close it out. But such a different team now. And if you go back, other than in Orlando, that was the first real close game Iowa State had. The first real true road game Iowa State had, I guess DePaul, but a true road game against a really good opponent. And Iowa State did a lot of things well, but they just couldn't quite figure out how to close it out. And hopefully they'll be able to do that here tonight.
This is the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
There's nothing predictable in farming. Until now. Pivot BioProven 40 microbial nitrogen doesn't leach, denitrify, or volatilize like synthetic nitrogen. And Proven 40 stays with the corn plant throughout critical growth stages. Start with Pivot BioProven 40 as the predictable foundation of your nitrogen management plan. Contact your Pivot Bio sales rep today or visit pivotbio.com. That's pivotbio.com.
Iowa State 1858, a handcrafted quality vodka. Raise a glass of award-winning vodka as you cheer on Iowa State athletes. Made with premium ingredients and bottled locally at Iowa Distilling lineup. Remember, a portion of the proceeds.
It even starts. Check out our roster of rugged tools and equipment by visiting your local Case IH dealer or go to caseih.com/cyclones.
Iowa State and Oklahoma tonight. And Eric, what do you have for keys to victory?
Well, something Iowa State didn't have as much of the other day, they're going to need more tonight, and that is energy right from the start. That's getting after it, getting on the floor for loose balls, and playing with like your hair's on fire. I mean, I think that's how Iowa State is at its best. And if you want to get this crowd revved up and into the game, those are the kind of plays and effort that's going to get them into it. And second thing, got to keep the guards in particular of Oklahoma out of the paint. You know, Uzan does such a good job of just keeping his bounce alive, and he'll try to back you in. You got to be strong, keep him out, and the same thing with McCollum. So keep them on the outside. You certainly don't want to give them good looks from three, but primarily on-ball defense is going to be critical. And the last thing, hey, while we're talking about defense, how about 15-plus turnovers? And hopefully enough live ball ones as you can get maybe 15 to 20 points off those turnovers.
Quick update from Manhattan. Iowa State has crawled back within one at 18-17, 9-11 to go in the second quarter there in Manhattan, but Iowa State within one of the Wildcats. And that wraps up the warm-up show. We're going to return with the opening tip on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Hey Iowans, Luka Garza here. For me to get to the NBA, I've worked on my speed, precision, and my shot. For you to get to the NBA, all you need is the Iowa Lottery. First, play bonus multiplier scratch tickets and you could win up to $100,000. Then, enter non-winning tickets for your chance to win a VIP suite experience with the Minnesota Timberwolves, including food, hotel, and $1,000 cash. Plus, center court seats to see the Iowa Wolves. Enter today and see rules at ialottery.com/VIP.
Hey, it's your friend, social media. You know, where I showcase the cool life of sports stars and friends. But don't fall for the editing and good lighting, because we all have struggles and challenges, like with alcohol or drug use, gambling, or our mental health. Talking about it is a sign of strength. Maybe you don't know who to talk to. Your Life Iowa can give you resources or treatment options. Get free 24/7 confidential support. Call, text, or chat online at yourlifeiowa.org. A message from Iowa HHS. Celebrating 60 years. Sukup Manufacturing Company offers quality products from a family-owned and operated business. A winning combination of producing innovative and reliable grain storage and grain handling products, giving you back the quality time for what's most important to you. Visit sukup.com to find your dealer today.
You might think Iowa grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. While farmers work hard to grow the best crop, their Iowa corn checkoff investments are hard at work too. Opening local and global markets for corn and corn-fed products, educating drivers on unleaded 88 as the best fuel at the pump, finding new uses for corn, and sharing the farmer's story. Iowa corn farmers are backed by researchers, educators, market experts, and more to keep corn growing Iowa.
Latham High-Tech Seeds, Stellar Industries, the Iowa Clinic, and the Premier Chevy dealers are proud to partner with the Iowa State men's basketball team by raising money for every free throw made by the Cyclones all season long. Proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society and the Coaches vs. Cancer program right here in the state of Iowa. Latham High-Tech Seeds, Stellar Industries, the Iowa Clinic, and the Premier Chevy dealers are cheering on the Cyclones from the free throw line and helping with cancer awareness efforts across the state of Iowa.
On the Cyclone Sports Network, from Learfield, Cyclone Basketball is on the air. Brought to you by Hy-Vee, who proudly supports the Iowa State Cyclones. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Pioneer, what's next happens here since 1926. And by the Iowa Farm Bureau, celebrating farmers and Iowans who summon the strength to do more, be more, those who are farm strong. You're listening to healthy coverage of the Iowa State Cyclones with Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Now let's join John Walters for the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield first half.
Cyclone women have taken the lead in Manhattan. They're up 20-18, early second quarter. Iowa State, Oklahoma here tonight. Let's pause 10 seconds first to allow our stations to identify themselves. This is the Cyclone Network from Learfield. All right, Eric, let's check the lineups.
Well, for the Sooners, as you mentioned, 19-8, 7-7 in Big 12 play. They'll start Javian McCollum at guard, 6'2", 160 pounds. He's a junior transfer from Siena, from Fort Myers, Florida, averaging 14 points per game. Milos Uzan is at guard. He's 6'4", 193 pounds. A sophomore from Las Vegas, averaging 9 points, 4 assists per game. Rivaldo Soares gets his first start as a Sooner. He did start the second half in Stillwater on Saturday. 6'6", 215-pound senior from Boston, Massachusetts. And Sam Godwin is a forward. He's 6'10", 235 pounds, a senior from Ada, Oklahoma. Walk-on a year ago after transferring from Wofford. On scholarship now, and Jalen Moore rounds out the starting lineup for the Sooners. Jalen, 6'7", 222 pounds, a junior from Birmingham, Alabama. Georgia Tech transfer, averaging nearly 11 points, and their leading rebounder at 6.5 per game. They're coached by Porter Moser in his third season with the Sooners. And for Iowa State, it's Trey King at forward. 6'7", 230-pound senior from Lexington, Kentucky, 9.5 points and 5 rebounds for Trey. Taman Lipsey is the point guard. Taman, 6'1", 200 pounds, a sophomore from Ames, averaging 13 points, 5 rebounds, 5.5 assists per game. Keyshawn Gilbert is at guard, 6'4", 200 pounds, a junior from St. Louis, averaging 14 points, leading scorer for the Cyclones, 4.5 rebounds and over 4 assists. Robert Jones at forward, 6'10", 255 pounds, a senior from Prior Lake, Minnesota, 8.5 points, 4.5 rebounds for Big Rob. And Milan Momcilovic. Milan, 6'8", 220 pounds, a freshman from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, averaging 12 points and 3 rebounds. Iowa State coached by T.J. Otzelberger in his third season, assisted by J.R. Blount, Kyle Green, Nate Schmidt, Eric Crawford. And our officials for tonight's game, Doug Sermons, Amy Bonner, and Chance Moore.
Oklahoma will wear charcoal gray uniforms with crimson lettering and trim, crimson and cream, and Iowa State will wear its home white uniforms with cardinal and gold lettering and trim. And tonight's opening tip is brought to you by Iowa State 1858, a handcrafted quality vodka with a portion of the proceeds going to Iowa State Athletics and the We Will Collective. Iowa State and Oklahoma have met every year since 1922. But all good things must come to an end, I guess.
Yeah.
It has been a good series. Oklahoma leads at 123-93, but, given some of the incredible teams that Oklahoma's had through the years, you might think they'd be a little more lopsided in their favor. But Iowa State has certainly had some great teams, too. And they're going to operate from left to right in this first half.
Okay. They mentioned Soares in that starting lineup. He will be matched up with Momcilovic.
Doug Sermons will put it in the air between Rob Jones and Sam Goodwin. And off we go here at Hilton Coliseum. The tip controlled, out of bounds off Oklahoma. It'll belong to Iowa State. Uzan couldn't avoid touching it, and it goes over to the Cyclones. And they'll operate here from left to right in this first half. Glad you could join us tonight as Iowa State takes on the Sooners, trying for the season split. Man-to-man defense from Oklahoma. Momcilovic hands it off to Lipsey out high.
Because I went in the front court, Iowa State only had 20 on the shot clock.
Now here's King with a bounce to Gilbert, posting up against Godwin, down to 4 to shoot it. 3 on the shot clock. Lipsey has to let it fly. Contested shot, no, and it didn't hit the rim. It'll be a shot clock violation.
That's a rule I was unaware of.
Yeah.
The opening tip, just barely into the front court. And if you get the ball, it's 30 seconds.
Right.
If it goes out of bounds, it's 20.
Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but so 22 seconds into the game, we've got a shot clock violation.
I trust Doug Sermons knows the rule better than I do.
All right, Oklahoma on its first possession. Soares, as you mentioned, a terrific athlete, handing it off to Uzan out high. Godwin out to set a screen off the pick and roll. He tries to catch it, and a foul called on Iowa State. Boy, Godwin came out and set a physical screen, and then they called the foul on Lipsey.
Said he tripped him.
Yeah.
Feet got tangled up, but
he tried to roll off.
What Oklahoma's trying to do when Iowa State ices that high screen, they're trying to get rid of the ball quickly before that the defense can really block all your vision and take away your passing lane.
Uzan inbounds it to Godwin. He'll hand off on the come around to McCollum. Shot fake and a drive by McCollum. Spins, throws it back out to Uzan. Down to 11 to shoot. Uzan on a spin move to the free throw line. Bounces it low right to Godwin. He backs in on Rob Jones. Jump hook with the left hand, no. Rebound tipped out. Lipsey has it. Throws it ahead to Gilbert. Here's Keyshawn up the right side of the floor, and you can see Iowa State trying to attack early. Here's Momcilovic. Out to Gilbert. Scoreless game, a minute in. Keyshawn on the dribble, out between the circles. Bounces to Momcilovic. Had it taken away by Uzan. Here comes Milos Uzan spinning into the front court. Gilbert knocked it free. Uzan misses the shot. Rebound tipped around to Momcilovic. Cyclones get it right back. No score. Here's Gilbert weaving through traffic to the left wing. Keyshawn continuing to pound the dribble. Now fires a 3 left side. No good, but Trey King rebounds. Couldn't control it, though. Knocked away. Gilbert dives for the loose ball, and it's a tie-up. It'll belong to Oklahoma on the alternate possession. Plenty of action, no score.
Much ado about nothing so far. Other than the one foul on Taman Lipsey. And he's got to be a little bit careful. Uzan, a high usage guy, a lot of bounce. So
McCollum picked up by Gilbert out high, gets rid of it to Uzan, then gets it right back. McCollum, bounce pass on a roll to Godwin, down low to Soares. Tough shot, nobody was fouled by Rob Jones. And it'll send Soares to the free throw line to shoot 2. There's the second team foul on the Cyclones and 2 free throws coming for Oklahoma.
Rob did a nice job in terms of challenging the shot. Made sure he had enough contact so the and one was not a possibility. And Soares,
80% free throw shooter, knocks down the first.
Some good free throw shooters on this team. McCollum, 95% in conference play, 94% overall.
As a team, they shoot 74% on the season, which is excellent. And Soares shooting one more. Knocks it down. It's 2-0 Oklahoma. Lipsey, nearly 2 minutes into the game. Iowa State looking for its first bucket. Off to Momcilovic on the right wing. To Jones, top of the circle, left side. Keyshawn puts it on the floor and drives it into a crowd double clutch shot. Nobody drew a foul. And he will go to the free throw line and shoot 2.
Foul on Godwin.
And Oklahoma can ill afford to get Godwin in foul trouble in this game as they are pretty limited in that post position depth-wise. And Keyshawn Gilbert shooting 2 for Iowa State. And there's the first point of the night for the Cyclones on the free throw by Keyshawn.
Keyshawn has attempted now 146 free throws. And Taman Lipsey second on the team with 112.
Made them both, and we're tied at 2.
And Luke Northweather checks in. Northweather, 6'11", 245-pound redshirt freshman from Jeff City, Missouri.
His brother plays at Drake, Eric.
Yeah.
2-2 game, 2 minutes into this one.
And unlike Godwin, he's a guy you have to guard outside. He will attempt some threes. He made a big one Saturday.
On the right wing is Suarez, puts it on the floor against Momcilovic into a crowd. Tough shot, no. Rebound tipped around. And finally, a foul called on Iowa State. It's going to be on Rob Jones, I think. No, it's on Trey King. That will be his first, not Rob's second foul. There's the third team foul on Iowa State. Well, Norweather did a good job battling for that rebound, as did Jalen Moore. And now Uzan will trigger with a 2-2 score, 17:40 remaining in the first. And it comes to Norweather on the right side. Knocked away momentarily by Rob Jones. Now diving forward is Keyshawn Gilbert to get the steal. And Iowa State up with it. They take it away from Norweather. And here comes Lipsey the other way. Taman to the right wing. Gilbert has it. Penetrating. Kicks it back out to Lipsey. Left wing 3 on the way. Long. And the rebound to Jalen Moore. And here comes Oklahoma on the run. Suarez up the left side. Cut off by Gilbert. Suarez to the right corner in Norweather. Each team looking for its first field goal. We're 3 minutes into the game. Here's McCollum backing up and launching a rainbow 3 short. Long rebound tracked down by Rob Jones. Outlets to Lipsey. Here comes Taman up the left side. Now driving it down the lane. Cut off. Puts it underneath to Trey King. Kick out. Momcilovic a 3. Got it. Right corner. Malin buries the 3. 5-2 Iowa State.
Malin shooting just 30% from 3 in conference play.
Norweather, top of the circle. One dribble and a bounce pass inside to Moore. Double team. Banks it in with the right hand. Jalen Moore able to finish. It's 5-4 Iowa State. Well, good to see Malin get going, though, from 3.
Great look from Trey, though. Ball caught in the foot in the paint. Kicks it out for a wide open look.
Cyclones by 1. 3:40 into the game. Here's Gilbert to the right side. Jumper on the way, no. Battle for the rebound, controlled by Oklahoma. It's Uzan that comes out of there with it. He looks to push it ahead. Now gets by Lipsey on the dribble, throws it to Moore for a left corner 3. Shot it long, the rebound to Keyshawn Gilbert. 5-4 Iowa State, the lead in the ball, 4 minutes into the game. Gilbert behind the back on the dribble into the paint. Teardrop on the way, back iron no, and the rebound to Oklahoma. And here comes McCollum. Each team playing with some pace. Both teams doing a good job getting back. 5-4. Iowa State leads it. McCollum on a move into the paint. Teardrop toward the rim. No. The rebound to Rob Jones. And Taman Lipsey told by TJ Altenberg, all right, let's run some offense. 5-4. Cyclones in front. 15:35 to go in this first half. Here's Trey King out high. Waiting for Cutters. Throws it out to Gilbert. Now to Lipsey between the circles. Taman putting it on the floor with the right hand, and a illegal screen called on Rob Jones. That's going to be his second foul and the 4th on the team. Iowa State with 4 team fouls already as we get to the first media timeout. Let's take the break. 5-4 Cyclones lead it on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
We stand for progress and pride.
We are the Iowa Farm Bureau, and we believe in nurturing our state's most precious resource, our children. That's why we provide millions of dollars in scholarships, grants, and resources to Iowa students and teachers. For more information, contact your local county farm bureau.
American Energy, our 1.6 million customers depend on our energy 24/7. That's why we work 24/7 to deliver the safe, reliable energy you need. To keep our 99.9% reliability record, we're enhancing our technology, improving resiliency, and investing in critical infrastructure. We're generating power from all available resources to cover any increases in demand. And we're innovating to ensure you always have the energy you need. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
passion, the tradition, the rivalries. Sirius XM is your destination for all things college sports, and we've got you covered. On Big 12 Radio, there is complete coverage of every school in the conference, including live games, plus 24/7 talk and analysis. So cheer along on the Sirius XM app and listen to your favorite team anywhere. And now you can get 3 months of Sirius XM free. Subscribe now. See offer details at SiriusXM.com/Big 12 Sports.
Welcome back to the Nitrogen Stabilizers Draft.
Optonite technology, first pick, just like the last 46 years.
That's what we love about this sport. We just don't know.
We know. It keeps nitrogen in the corn's root zone for 8 weeks. Compare with 2 weeks for others.
With the first pick, farmers select
Optonite technology from Corteva Agriscience. That's it. I'm going for pretzel.
The pick is in. Optonite technology from Corteva Agriscience with Inserv and Instinct Next Year nitrogen stabilizers.
Welcome back to the Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield first half. 5-4, Iowa State leads at 15:25 to go in the first. Meanwhile, halftime in Manhattan, Iowa State women are tied with Kansas State 33-33. Boy, would that be a big W for Coach Fenley's team if they could sweep Kansas State. 33-33, halftime in Manhattan. Here, Iowa State up 5-4.
Wildcats ranked what?
8th, I think?
9th? Okay, yeah. Anyway, great job. Iowa State here. A lot of energy, not a lot of results so far, as Iowa State 1 of 5, OU 1 of 7. Iowa State with 3 turnovers. That last one, kind of a picky little illegal screen on Robert Jones, but the bad news is that's 2 fouls on him. Iowa State with 4 team fouls, just 1 on Oklahoma. And Kurt Jones in for Taman Lipsey, Hassan Ward in for Big Rob, and Demarion Watson in for Trey King.
You always hate it when you got a guy at the scorer's table ready to check in for your guy, and he gets a foul. Rob got his second as Hassan Ward was waiting to check in for him. 15:23 to go in this first half. 5-4, Iowa State leads it, and Oklahoma with the basketball, operating from right to left. McCollum throws it out to Norweather. He'll hand it off to Uzan. Back to McCollum to the left side, and Oweh just into the game. To the right side, Uzan waits for Norweather to come out and set a screen. Down to Naden to shoot it. Backdoor cut Oweh. Double clutch reverse layup. Wouldn't go. Rebound Hassan Ward.
Good challenge at the rim.
Hassan had a great game in Norman. 12.7 rebounds. Season highs for him. Here's Gilbert to the left side. Throws it to Ward. Top of the circle. Off to Kurt Jones. Now to the right wing, Momcilovic. He's hit 1-3 already. Here's Ward with it right in the lane. To a backdoor cutting Gilbert. Layup good. Nice pass by Hassan.
Yeah, really good look. And we talked about the importance of what Oklahoma gives on defense, and sometimes it is that backdoor cut.
Second field goal for Iowa State. 7-4. Cyclones lead at 14:29 remaining in the first. They come with a double team on Uzan. He gets rid of it to the right corner. And a 3 by Oweh won't fall. And a good rebound from Momcilovic. Here's Iowa State leading at 7-4. Milan into the front court. Darther defending. Milan a pass underneath to Hassan, and a reverse layup wouldn't go. Got his own rebound and missed it, but he was fouled. And Hassan Ward will go to the free throw line. The foul on Norweather will be the second team foul on Oklahoma, and 2 free throws coming for Hassan Ward. The Iowa Farm Bureau is celebrating farmers and Iowans who summon the strength to do more, be more. Those who are farm strong.
A really good find that time, and Hassan has had a little more trouble finishing around the rim lately.
He knocks down the first free throw.
And tonight's game is brought to you by the all-new Hy-Vee Perks program. Sign up for the totally free Hy-Vee Perks program and enjoy exclusive perks pricing on hundreds of items in-store and online. Score big savings today at Hy-Vee.com/perks. And Lipsey will check in for Keyshawn Gilbert.
And Suarez back in for Oklahoma.
McCollum out. Latrey Darthard is in too.
Free throw Ward is good. He made them both. And Iowa State's 4-4 at the line. And they lead at 9-4. Nice job by Hassan. Now full court pressure from Iowa State. Uzan, double team to the backcourt. In trouble. Throws it off. And then this is Suarez racing ahead. Throws it ahead to Oway. Oh, a collision with Demarion Watson. And he goes to the floor hard. The foul on Demarion. But he got the worst of it.
They missed a travel right in the back court.
On Godwin, yeah.
Godwin got the ball, took 2 steps before he ever put the ball on the deck. That was a travel. Officials didn't see it. But certainly a foul on the back end.
And at the free throw line is Otega Oway. It's 9-4 Iowa State. And Oway knocks down the first.
Oway, not as good as some of their free throw shooters, 63%.
Second try by Oway is good. He made them both. And it's 9-6 Iowa State. Here come the Cyclones operating from left to right. 13:54 remaining in the first half. Iowa State a 3-point lead in the ball. Ward hands off to Kurt Jones behind the 3-point line. He fires and misses. And the rebound to Godwin.
How about the fact that Demarion Watson stayed in the game after hitting the deck like that?
Man, he went down hard. Here's Suarez. Out high to Uzan. Little hesitation move into the paint. Tough teardrop. Rims out. Rebound tipped in by Godwin. He's an excellent offensive rebounder. And it's 9-8 now. Iowa State's lead down to 1. 13:20 remaining in the first half. Lipsy walks it across. They spread the floor. Reach in by Oway. Lipsy trying to drive it. Gets to the free throw line. Throws it out to Milan. His 16-foot jumper is no good. And the rebound to Godwin. Now Oklahoma looking for the lead. And here comes Uzan pushing it ahead to Suarez. Handoff on the right wing. Goes to Darthard. Covered up by Kurt Jones. Back out high it comes. Uzan has it. Here comes a double team. Uzan dribbles out of it. Gets it to Godwin. Down the lane. Running left-hander. Blocked. Oh, but a foul called. Oh, man. A foul called on Demarion Watson. That looked awfully clean to me. That's going to be the 16th foul and the second on Demarion.
He brought his arm down. And they might have bumped him on the head.
Okay, free throw Godwin, no, off the back iron. Trey Godwin, who originally walked onto this Oklahoma program from Wofford, same school that produced Jackson Pavlovetsky, and they didn't play together. 64% free throw shooter knocks down the second. It's 1 of 2. And we're tied at 9.
The Cyclones get Trey King and Keyshawn Gilbert back in the game.
12:48 remaining first half. 9-9 our score. Here's Lipsy into the front court. And a foul called on Oklahoma. Grab on Oway. And Iowa State will inbound on the side.
16 fouls on Iowa State, though. 12:42, and this is one of the best free throw shooting teams in the league. The Cyclones have got to be careful. That's just the 3rd foul on OU.
Now they knock it away from Ward. He hustles to go get it back in the backcourt. But Iowa State able to keep the possession, but just barely. Now Gilbert has it, 11 to shoot on the right wing. 12:30 remaining in the half, tied at 9. Gilbert trying to create off the dribble, down to 5 to shoot. To the right corner, Lipsy spins along the baseline. Tough turnaround jumper, no. And the rebound controlled by Oklahoma. They defended very well right there. And it was Jalen Moore that cleared the glass. 9-9 game. Out high with it is McCullough. Drives into the paint. Knocked away by Gilbert and cleared by Keyshawn. Left hand pass ahead to King. And a step through move and he lays it in. Plus a foul. What a play by Keyshawn Gilbert and by Trey King.
Keyshawn's gone to the floor a couple of times already today to force turnovers. And this time doing a nice job making that left-handed pass, outlet pass, right on the money.
3 defenders around him, went right through the 3 of them and laid it in and drew the foul. That was a terrific play.
The beauty of that was great read by Trey in that nobody was going to be able to get in front of him. So they were kind of running even with him.
So Iowa State in front now, 11-9, and Trey King will shoot 1 free throw. Uzan back in for Oway. Trey trying to complete a 3-point play here. And he does. First 3 points of the game for Trey, and Iowa State leads at 12-9. And T.J. Otzelberger in the Cyclone crowd imploring the defense. Here's Uzan into the front court, picked up by Lipsy just across half court. Got a screen, went to the left side with a dribble, trying to drive it, now double teamed. Uzan picks up the dribble, gets rid of it. And here's Soares with 10 to shoot. Back to Uzan, left corner, shot fake, and a lean-in jumper left side. No! And the rebound controlled by Trey King. And he outlets to Gilbert. Cyclones looking to run. Here's Keyshawn, left wing to Lipsy. Great pass underneath King. Reverse layup wouldn't go. Challenged by Moore. And the clear by Oklahoma. 12-9, they trail. Moore off to the right side. This is McCollum with it in the right corner. They come with a double team. Kurt Jones tied him up momentarily. Then he tried to save it and did. And Soares lays it in. Man.
Yeah. Iowa State has what looks like a steal, forced turnover, and sometimes the ball bounces that way. They even out typically.
12-11. Here's Lipsy trying to drive. Fouled on the perimeter by Moore. That's going to be his second. Jalen Moore committing the foul. That's a big blow for Oklahoma. 11:02 to go. We've got a timeout on the floor. 12-11 Iowa State leads it. Let's take the break on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Their strength and versatility, there's almost no job John Deere compact utility tractors can't handle. With their powerful diesel engines and auto connect system, these tractors make your job easier. From mowing to hauling to snow removal, these machines do it all. And right now at Van Wall, you can get a John Deere 1023E for as little as $129 per month. Stop into your local Van Wall today or visit vanwall.com for more details. Offer ends 4/30/2024. Some restrictions apply. See a Van Wall location for details.
Hello, Cyclone Nation. Coach Otzelberger here. If you want to win, you need to have winning habits every single day. It's a commitment to being greater than you were last week, last month, and last year. Greater Iowa Credit Union is committed to helping you get there. That's why they build their loans and accounts to fit your needs. Greater Iowa also contributes hundreds of thousands of dollars to dozens of organizations throughout Iowa because they believe we can all win if we work together. Find out more at one of their 9 branches or at gicu.org.
Federally insured by NCAA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Get ready to score big with IMT Insurance. When it comes to your personal and business insurance needs, IMT Insurance is your MVP. Leave the worries behind and focus on your game. IMT Insurance has you covered so you can be worry-free. Whether it's personal or business needs, they've got the playbook to protect you from life's unexpected fouls. Don't let life's unplanned challenges sideline you. With IMT Insurance, you can stay in the game with confidence. Visit IMTINS.com today to learn more. With IMT Insurance, bring your A game and be worry-free.
Welcome back to the Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield first half. 11:02 to go in the half. And Iowa State leading Oklahoma 12-11.
Pioneer boosts your yields by combining industry-leading R&D with rigorous local testing. At Pioneer, what's next happens here. An offensive clinic, it has not been so far. Iowa State 3 of 12, Sooners 3 of 13. Points in the paint favoring Oklahoma 6-4. Iowa State has forced just 2 turnovers. And Iowa State has turned it over 3 times. But
points off turnovers, though. 3-0 Cyclones.
That was that Trey King 3-point play.
Off the great play by Gilbert, who's really played well early. Set up the best zone defense from home heating costs this winter. Tune up your furnace, seal up drafts, and visit MidAmericanEnergy.com to find more ways to keep warm with less energy. Keeping warm, kind of a priority today, although it sounds like it's going to heat right back up.
Yeah, rather short-lived cold snap. And I guess we probably won't be cold this weekend down in Orlando.
I guess not. Let's hope the shooting is hot, too.
Yeah, that's one of the things, Iowa State struggled, especially from 3 down in Norman. And Iowa State so far tonight, just 1 of 4 beyond the arc. The defense for both teams has been really good.
On the floor for Iowa State, it's Lipsy, Gilbert, Momcilovic, King, and Curtis Jones.
You mentioned that the second foul on Jalen Moore. That's 5 now on OU, too. So they're Iowa State getting close to the bonus.
They are not a deep team, particularly with Hughley out. And here is Lipsy with it for Iowa State. Bouncing it to Trey King, top of the circle. He'll hand off on the come around to Kurt Jones. Kurt passes to the right corner. Lipsy a 3 on the way. Short. Rebound. King battling for it, but it's controlled by Uzan. 12-11 Iowa State. Oklahoma with the basketball. We are approaching the midway point of the first half.
That's a really good look for Taman.
It was. McCullum off to Uzan, way out left. Now to the right wing, Soares, 10 on the shot clock before Oklahoma really gets into any kind of an offense. Into the right corner, it goes to Godwin, 5 to shoot it. Godwin trying to create off the dribble, lost control, gets it back out to Darthard for a 3, no good, and the rebound, a foul on Godwin.
And that's his second.
That's 2 on each of their big guys, and that's a big deal for Oklahoma. So now Norweather's going to come back in. Porter Moser not happy with Sam Godwin. What did they call?
Well, I think the officials.
Yeah, they got the right.
I think the officials thought it was a 1-on-1. They were taking the ball at the other end, but that's just the 6th team foul. So Iowa State just inbounding 94 feet away.
10:15 to go first half. 12-11 Iowa State. The lead in the ball. Lipsy has it, crosses over, gets by his defender into the paint, running left-hander. No, tip dunk wouldn't go for Trey King. Lipsy battling for the rebound, but it's controlled by Norweather. And here comes Oklahoma. McCollum into the front court. Quickly to Norweather, shot fake right corner, no shot, dribbles to the free throw line, bounces it to the right corner, and Soares. He dribbles along the baseline, not much space over there. Soares in trouble, delivers to the left corner to Darthard, and he stepped out of bounds. Iowa State's going to get it on the turnover. Good defensive trip that time for Iowa State.
And really good recovery by Kurt Jones, too, because Soares did a pretty good job of getting that pass, but he couldn't make a great pass and forced Darthard to go up in the air, come down almost on the baseline. Then when he started his move, stepped on the sideline, and Klanschek comes into the game. He's a 5th-year guy.
Max Klanschek has been playing more lately, out of necessity. Iowa State puts Jackson Pavletsky into the game. 12-11, he's in for Lipsy. 12-11 Cyclones, Gilbert driving, tough shot, missed it, rebound to Norweather. 12-11 Iowa State. We've been stuck on that score for a while, and here comes Uzan crossing over into the paint. They reverse it. Left corner, Klanschek tried to drive baseline, tough shot, banked too hard, rebound tipped around, controlled by Momcilovic. Iowa State a 12-11 lead in the ball, and that has been the score for quite some time. Here's Kurt Jones into the paint. Kurt picks up his dribble, gets it to Trey King. He powers his way in there and misses the shot. The rebound to Darthard. Lost control of it, Trey did, and here comes Oklahoma again looking for the lead. And Owe crosses over and drives, and a blocking foul called on Trey King. That'll be his second. Trying to take the charge. You're not going to get that call on help defense this year.
Well, I mean, if you're set a long time, but
right, he wasn't.
Trey was almost in the restricted area as well.
Yep. Hassan Ward will come in for Trey. But at the free throw line is Owe, and the Sooners, each of these teams actually absorbing many opportunities for the others.
Yeah, Iowa State's missed a tip dunk.
Yeah, Owe knocks down the free throw. Owe scored 8 points in Norman, all at the free throw line. Did not have a field goal in that game, and he's got 3 points tonight all at the free throw line. So his 11 points scored against the Cyclones this season have come without a field goal. His second try is short, way short, and the rebound controlled by Hassan Ward.
Now, one thing, Iowa State wants to be the more physical team, and I give OU credit. They're trying to match, and they have matched Iowa State's physicality so far.
We're tied at 12. Gilbert driving right baseline, kicks out to Momcilovic, left corner. A shot fake, now gives it back to Keyshawn, left corner three, a rainbow, good! Keyshawn Gilbert buries the 3. He has 7. And Iowa State leads it 15-12. But at the other end, Oklahoma answers right back.
And they don't get back, and Northweather gets the easy bucket by running the floor to good pass. Good pass by Uzan.
And so it's a 1-point game. Now Gilbert driving, blocked by Owe. And a 15-14 Iowa State lead. But here come the Sooners looking for the lead. 8:13 to go in the half. Owe struggling to control the dribble. Now throws it out to Norweather. To the right wing. Klanschek putting it on the floor. Into the paint. Now in trouble at the free throw line. Gets rid of it to away. Down to 12 to shoot. We got 8 minutes on the game clock. It's 15-14 Iowa State. Here's Uzan to the right wing. 7 on the shot clock. Out to Norweather. Shot fake and a drive all the way in. Right-hand layup, no. Challenged by Ward. The rebound to Gilbert. Cyclones a 1-point lead in the ball. Left side, Kurt Jones. Puts it on the floor against Klanchek. Drives it into the paint. Got fouled. Nothing called. Now brings it back out to Gilbert. To Jones on the left side. And he will fire a three. It's no good off the back iron. And the rebound tipped out and a foul called on Hassan Ward.
That's 1-1.
They will get a timeout first. 7:29 to go first half. It hasn't been pretty. 15-14, Iowa State leads it. Let's take the break on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Farming is not easy or predictable, especially when it comes to nitrogen. Until now. Pivot Bioproven 40 on seed for corn is microbial nitrogen that is directly on the seed. No need to lift, haul, inject, or apply it. Why? Because the nitrogen you need is already on the seed. It's that easy. So why not pivot to easy with Pivot Bioproven 40 on seed? Contact your Pivot Bio sales rep or visit pivotbio.com.
Hey Iowans, Luka Garza here. For me to get to the NBA, I've worked on my speed, precision, and my shot. For you to get to the NBA, all you need is the Iowa Lottery. First, play bonus multiplier scratch tickets and you could win up to $100,000. Then, enter non-winning tickets for your chance to win a VIP suite experience with the Minnesota Timberwolves, including food, hotel, and $1,000 cash. Plus, center court seats to see the Iowa Wolves. Enter today and see rules at ialottery.com/VIP.
Raceline Alternative Energy is creating clean, renewable energy right here in rural Iowa. Our processes convert livestock waste and other organic sources into renewable natural gas. We're going one step further, not only creating renewable energy, but also improving air, water, and soil quality through our prairie restoration and cover cropping practices. To learn more about our renewable natural gas production and our ecological services, visit us online at racelinealternativeenergy.com.
Discover new opportunities together in a new Chevy. Meet up in an Equinox, winner of the J.D. Power Award for initial quality among compact SUVs. Lend a hand in the strong and capable Silverado, or mix it up in a high-tech Trax with an available 11-inch diagonal touchscreen. Find family, friends, and fun in the Chevy that's right for you. Click to learn more.
More Iowans drive Chevy.
For J.D. Power 2023 U.S. Initial Quality Study Award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
Welcome back to the Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield first half. 7:29 to go. 15-14 Iowa State. Latham High Tech Seeds, Stellar Industries, the Iowa Clinic, and Premier Chevy Dealers are raising money for every free throw made by the Cyclones. Proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society and Coaches vs. Cancer. Latham High Tech Seeds, Stellar Industries, the Iowa Clinic, and Premier Chevy Dealers are cheering on the Cyclones from the free throw line and helping to raise cancer awareness across the state. Well, Eric, both teams shooting the ball very poorly.
You know, defense has been good. A lot of challenge shots so far. OU 4 of 17, Iowa State 4 of 20. And for Iowa State, they've made 2 threes. 2 of their 4 field goals have been threes. And OU 0 for 4 beyond the arc. But
Iowa State 2 for 13 from 2-point range. Ouch. But they lead the basketball game. Meanwhile, in Manhattan, Iowa State women tied with Kansas State 38-38, 8:07 to go third quarter there.
It'd be 1-1, I believe, for Luke Northweather. I think he was the player that was fouled. No one gets you closer to the game than Sirius XM Big 12 Radio. Tune in for news, talk, and analysis from the offseason through regular season and into the postseason. We've got your team covered anywhere you go. Get a free trial at SiriusXM.us/Big 12 Radio 2023. 1-1. Northweather has attempted only 8 free throws all year and made them all.
And he missed the front end of the 1-1 and a foul on the rebound on Oklahoma.
It's on Klinechek. And Iowa State will shoot a 1-1. That is the 7th foul on the Sooners.
Well, that's a pretty good deal. Yeah. Not only did they miss the front end of the 1-1, but now you get to send Milan Momcilovic down to the other end to shoot a 1-1 for Iowa State. Take that. Jalen Moore returns. Now he has 2 fouls. 7:28 to go in the first half. It's 15-14 Iowa State. Momcilovic shooting 1 and 1 for the Cyclones. The freshman who led Pewaukee High School to 3 state championships. Shoots the front end and knocks it down. 4 points early for Milan. And Iowa State leads at 16-14.
Smart!
Second try on the way. Missed that one. And the rebound controlled by Moore. So it's 16-14 Iowa State. 7:23 remaining in the first half. Uzan throws it out to Northweather. Top of the circle. A pass inside. Moore the catch and layup.
They found the mismatch inside. Had Pavletsky on a switch against 6'7" Jalen Moore.
And we're tied at 16. 7 minutes remaining in the half. Ward off to the left side. Pavletsky throws it out to Momcilovic. Right side to Lipsy. He'll put it on the floor against Soares. Hooks a pass out to Ward. Now to Pavletsky, top of the circle. Jackson trying to drive it into traffic. Shot denied by Moore. Pavletsky kept it alive, and it's out of bounds to Oklahoma, says Doug Sermons. I thought Pavletsky knocked it off the Oklahoma player. Sure looked that way. But the call goes the other way, and Oklahoma has it. And now Hassan Ward in there, comes out for Rob Jones. Well, I guess you're just not going to
get much from Doug Sermons some nights.
6:40 to go, first half. We're tied at 16. Here's McCollum on a pass to Northweather, and he dunks it with 2 hands. A little pick and roll.
It's exactly what happened at the end of the game in Norman. A couple of pick and rolls to the big man.
18-16, Oklahoma in front now. 6:24 remaining in the half. Lipsy to the right side. To the baseline on the dribble. Just trying to muscle his way in. Left-hand layup wouldn't go. Rob Jones competing for the rebound. Dives for the loose ball. And a tie-up. It's going to belong to Iowa State. Great effort by Robert Jones. And now we've got a little extracurricular. And a warning to the Oklahoma bench. Just a warning to the Oklahoma bench for getting a little bit too involved there. It is 18-16 Oklahoma, 6:13 remaining in the half. And Iowa State will inbound. They'll have 12 on the shot clock.
Cyclones, 4 of 22 from the field.
They just haven't been sharp at all, period. Here's Gilbert throwing it in to Lipsy. A quick pass inside to Momcilovic. Spin move. Milan tried to lay it up with the left hand. It's blocked out of bounds by Soares.
Yeah, just athletic guys. Soares and Jalen Moore, they have blocked shots the last 2 Iowa State possessions. Now 7 on the shot clock.
And Kurt Jones in for Pavletsky. Cyclones down to 6:08 to go in the half. Gilbert to throw it in play from underneath. Throws it up and throws it away. Deflected and then stolen by Soares. And here comes Uzan. Tough shot. Banked it in left side. Uzan with his first bucket. It's 20-16 Oklahoma.
Wow. Not sure what they were thinking on that inbounds play.
Here's Lipsy to the left side. Picks up his dribble. Bounces to Rob Jones in the paint. Jump hook right hand wouldn't go. Northweather rebounds. Iowa State still ice cold. 20-16 Oklahoma on a drive by McCollum. Gets rid of it right side to Oweh. Lost control of it, but McCollum tracks it down. Oklahoma 4-point lead in the basketball with 5:35 remaining in the first half. McCollum to the right side with a dribble. Rob Jones pressuring. Now out to Uzan with 9 to shoot. Back to McCollum. Put it on the floor. Jones challenging. Now McCollum driving. Blocked by Rob Jones. Then cleared by Momcilovic. Here comes Gilbert the other way. Good defense by Rob on the smaller player. Here's Gilbert. Around the top with the dribble. Got a screen from Rob Jones. Drove it in there. Kicked it back out to Kurt Jones. Now to Lipsy on the right wing. 14 to shoot it. Taman weaving to the right baseline. Picked up by Northweather. A good pass inside to Rob Jones. Kicked it out. Momcilovic lets the traffic clear. Then hits the 3. Missed it though. And the rebound to Lipsy off his hands. And Northweather couldn't control it. It's out of bounds to Iowa State. They'll have 20 on the shot clock. As Momcilovic missed that baseline 3. But Iowa State competing for the rebound.
Iowa State 4 of 25.
Wow. And they're still only down by 4. I mean,
7 of 21 for the Sooners.
Not a clinic.
So Iowa State gets Trey King and Hassan Ward in for Rob Jones and Momchilovic. Can Iowa State
score? Gilbert into Ward. Here's Lipsy, top of the circle. 15 to shoot it. Gets rid of it to Gilbert on the right side. Keyshawn driving into traffic. Draws contact. No call. Missed the shot. Got his own rebound. Here's Gilbert driving right baseline. Into a crowd. Tough jumper. No. Rebound. Tipped out by Ward into the hands of Darthard. And here comes Oklahoma on the run, up by 4. Well, Iowa State can't get anything to fall on its offensive end. Uzan out high with the dribble. Over to the left wing. Cyclones staying in it with their defense. Here is Northweather. Bringing it back out to Uzan. 12 to shoot it. Back to Northweather. He's going to launch a 3. And it misses. And the rebound to Trey King. Man. Take your time. Get a good shot.
Run some offense. Iowa State's doing a little too much one-on-one right now.
Kurt Jones on the dribble. Brings it out to Gilbert. Ball reversal. Right side to Lipsy. Quickly inside to Trey King. That's better. Trey into the paint. Good kick out. Left side Gilbert. Back to Kurt Jones. Crosses over. Down to 9 to shoot it. Kurt on the dribble. Now to the right wing, Lipsy. 6 on the shot clock. Lipsy trying to create off the dribble against Uzan. Tough shot blocked out of bounds by Uzan. 1 on the shot clock, and Iowa State will inbound.
So much contact.
Timeout on the floor. 3:42 remaining in the first half. Well, Iowa State's going to have the ball when we come back with left just 1 second to shoot it. They trail 20-16. Let's take the break on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Hills is Ames' premier 55-plus community, located minutes from Iowa State University. Enjoy an active lifestyle with a warm water pool, wellness center, learning opportunities, movie theater, pet-friendly community, raised garden beds, walking trails, and more. Find the perfect lifestyle with one of the beautiful apartments or townhomes. At Green Hills, there is something for everyone. Learn more about Green Hills at greenhillsrc.com.
Do you trust your insurance agent? Do you trust your insurance company? Well, you'd better, because all they've really sold you is a promise. A promise to be there when things go bad, to step up and put everything back the way it was. So, if you don't trust your insurance company, maybe it's time to find one you do trust. West Bend. The worst brings out our best. Visit thesilverlining.com to find out more.
McFarland Clinic's reputation for extraordinary care starts with our team of caring professionals. With family-friendly work hours and meaningful relationships with patients and coworkers, McFarland Clinic is a trusted employer to start your new career journey. We are currently hiring nurses, medical assistants, lab and imaging technologists, receptionists, business services positions, and more. Start your journey at McFarlandClinic.com/careers. McFarland Clinic, extraordinary care every day.
Welcome back to the Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield. First half, 3:42 to go in the half. Iowa State's hit one of its last 17 shots from the floor and trails Oklahoma 20-16.
Only trailed by 4. It's kind of a miracle now. You know, the turnovers. Iowa State had a turnover on a baseline out of bounds that led to an easy basket. Amen. You can't afford those because points are at a premium here for both teams.
Oklahoma's allowing 71 points a game in Big 12 games, but Iowa State has really struggled to get anything going offensively against the Sooner group.
I tell you, the play has been super physical and not getting a lot of calls, it seems like, but that's one guy was looking at it. I mean, Iowa State's driving and they're walling up, a lot of contact, and they're saying straight up, and that's a legal play if that's the case. But man,
points in the paint, 14-4 Sooners.
Well, they've blocked 4 Iowa State shots, and
Cyclone fans, Walmart Blue Cross and Blue Shield knows you're here for every fadeaway, every alley-oop, every buzzer beater, and Walmart's here for every moment, too, with trusted health coverage committed to making healthcare better. Learn more at walmart.com/hoops. In Manhattan, 3 minutes to go, third quarter, 48-47. Kansas State leading Iowa State.
Iowa State shooting 14%. Throughout the Iowa Corn Cyhawk Series, Iowa Corn promotes values that are uniquely Iowan. On behalf of Iowa's corn farmers, we salute all athletes for their hard work and determination both on and off the field. Follow Iowa Corn on Facebook to learn how corn grows Iowa.
All right, 1 second on the shot clock as Lipsy throws it in bounds. Got to catch and shoot. They try to set up a lob, get it to Gilbert right wing, and he is fouled right as the shot clock was expiring. The foul on Suarez. They're going to review it, but a foul's a foul, right? Or,
if the shot clock expired.
Yeah. Now Gilbert didn't have time to pump fake, and he did, and then drew the foul on Suarez.
1.1.
If it's a foul on Suarez, it is 3 free throws for Keyshawn Gilbert.
Iowa State 6 out of 7 at the free throw line.
Well, that's a big review.
Big review.
Because scoring at the
we're still 3:40 to play in the first half, but Iowa State needs to find a way to get a point on the scoreboard.
Yeah, free throw shooting seems to be the best way to do it. Keyshawn Gilbert would get 3 free throws, either that or Oklahoma gets the ball on an Iowa State turnover. So it's a big review either way.
It's a 3. So they are going to shoot 3 free throws.
A bad deal for Oklahoma. Porter Moser complaining. But, I mean, just the fact that they fouled a shooter from the three-point line when they inbounded the ball with 1 second on the shot clock, it's got to be a little more than he can stomach. So it'll be Keyshawn Gilbert shooting 3 for Iowa State. Well, nobody said it was going to be easy. Iowa State
the urgency with which OU has to play right now coming down the stretch. Certainly Iowa State needs to as well. But situation more important probably for OU.
Gilbert first to 3, missed it.
Of course.
Keyshawn has led the Iowa State offense with 7 points. He's the only guy with more than 1 field goal. His second try is also no good. And he will shoot a third. And now DeMarion Watson in.
Gotta go check that rim.
Yeah, Watson in for Trey King. 3:40 remaining in the half. Cyclones down 4. And Gilbert trying to avoid the hat trick.
Gilbert's got 8. Sooner lead is 3, 20-17, 3:40 to go in the half. Uzan, Suarez, Northweather, Owe, and Darthard on the court. Los crosses the timeline, hounded by Lipsy. Crouching dribble, right wing, brings it middle. Inside the arc, backs it up, got surrounded and fouled. No, jump ball is called. They called tie up. Gilbert reached in and tied him up. It'll be Sooner ball. Chance Moore told Porter Moser, get in your box now, cut it. He didn't want to hear any more from it. 15 to shoot. Sooners ball alternating possession. Inbound Suarez. Sooners by 3. Suarez fumbles it out of bounds. Touched by a Cyclone. It'll be Sooner ball. 7 on the shot clock. Doug Sermons wants to talk to him about it. Now they're going to change the call and give it to Iowa State. Let's see it again. Here's the review. I'm sure we're going to see it from this angle. We need it from the other side of the floor. All right. Got a string of calls going the wrong way right now. Got to weather it. 3-point game. McCollum back in. Lipsy drives to the block. Forced it up in traffic. Missed it too hard. Tips the rebound. Out of bounds. He got deep, but he missed it. Sooner ball.
What he's doing, he's almost getting, horizontal as Lipsy leans into people for these shots. I think if he just goes up and tries to score, he can make these shots. But for some reason, he's trying to, bully his way to the basket. It's just not working out for him.
And 1 for the last 18. 3 minutes to go in the half. McCollum, cross-court Darthard, pump fake from 3. Steps inside the arc, now back behind it. Northweather spins, handoff, Darthard. Right wing, crosses up Curtis Jones, gives to McCollum, 10 to shoot. J-Mac on Lipsy. Kick out, Suarez an open 3, right wing, airballed it over everything. Rebound, Karam's around, Iowa State grabbed it. Northweather undercuts Lipsy. And that's a foul on Luke. His second. And we'll walk to the other end, and Taman Lipsy, who hasn't scored tonight, will get a 1-and-1.
Well, he's a smart player. We've seen him play a ton of basketball, and that was a smart play. He saw Luke Northweather diving right there. He attempted to jump over him, but let his feet get hung up in the play right there and just, took the foul. Forced the officials to make that call.
Lipsy front end to the 1-and-1 is good. His first point tonight. 67% foul shooter on the year. 2:39 to go in the half. Lipsy hit them both. 1-point game. Uzan in for Owe. 20-19 Sooners. Crowd trying to help the home team here. One of the best atmospheres in all of college basketball. Hilton Coliseum. They're all on their feet. McCollum to Uzan. Back to J-Mac. Draws two defenders. Picks up his dribble. Traveling.
I disagree. I mean, he's gone to that all game long. Both of the Sooner guards and the Cyclone guards are using their pivot foot to pivot around to get out of these traps.
Yeah, I think he walked. I saw the replay.
Yeah.
I think he walked. Lipsy. Drive down the lane. Lost the basketball. Scramble on the floor. Kick out. Picked up by Gilbert. Gilbert down low. Feed pass. Knocked back to him. Down the lane, Curtis Jones floater. Front iron and in. And Iowa State takes the lead, and the Sooners will take a timeout. They nearly turned it over twice, but the ball ended up in the hands of Curtis Jones. He makes the bucket. And it's 21-20 Iowa State with 2:03 to go in the half.
Well, and here's the thing, Toby. The Sooners are now 4 minutes without a bucket. They hadn't scored in 4 minutes, and Iowa State has picked up a couple of momentum plays. What they are is, the lay-in right there at the basket, a couple of free throws, a couple of calls goes their way. You get these 14,000 people on your side, and then, it just changes here. It changes, the method of this basketball game. It just goes in a different direction. So what the Sooners have to do is have to get a bucket out of this timeout for sure. But then again, just weather the storm just a little bit. Go into that halftime still connected. Don't let Iowa State go on a run here where they, end up, making a couple of threes or something like that going down the stretch. Play it smart. Stay connected here. Get a bucket coming out of this half. This timeout right here. A foul. Getting to the foul line would be good as well.
Sooners yet to make a three-pointer tonight. They're 0 for 6. Darthard, McCollum, Soares, Uzan, and Northweather. Sam Godwin out there giving Northweather some instructions. It'll be OU ball. Down 1. Soares, the former high school quarterback, inbounds it to McCollum. And they'll drop back. McCollum brings it up. J-Mac yet to score tonight. Northweather a touch up top.
That's a foul!
Out to Uzan. Los between the circles. 1:45 to go in the half. He'll pull up for a three up top. In and out. Hassan Ware's got the rebound. Hassan Ward, excuse me.
Los has got to attack. He gets that big guy on him. Try to go around that guy. Get to the paint.
Lipsy. 15-footer. He'll lean in. Banks it up and in. Cyclones on a run. They lead it by 3 now. 23-20. It's a 7-0 run.
Yeah, and the Sooners are 0 for their last 4. 4.5 minutes haven't scored. Need to get a bucket right here.
1:10 to go till halftime. McCollum jump pass, threw it away. Threw it right to Curtis Jones. Fast break. Jones to the rim. Blocked by Uzan, but it goes right to Ward, and he lays it in. And this place is hopping. It can do that. It's a 9-0 run now. 25-20 Iowa State. Under a minute to go. Uzan double teamed in the corner. He's trapped. He's in trouble trying to find somebody, and they call a travel. I believe.
It looked like they called a foul.
And they're giving the ball to Iowa State. He either stepped out or he turned it over. They call it offensive foul on Milos Uzan.
There's so much contact on Los. Every time he tried to make a move, he's struggling going around because as soon as he drives it, they're putting their hands on him.
I just saw the replay on that one. All right. Hard to win on the road. 47 seconds to go, 25-20 Cyclones. Sooners had a 4-point lead last media timeout. It has evaporated. Jones left wing three, bobbled it, missed it. He double clutched that shot. Usain boards. 35 seconds to go in the half. 7 between game and shot clock. Desperately need a bucket before halftime here. Los gets the call from Porter. 12 to shoot, 20 to go in the half. 10 to shoot, still at half court. Now with 7, pick from Luke with 6. Usain up high with 3, down the lane, got deep, floats it up, missed it short. Rebound Iowa State, 6 seconds. Ahead to Keyshawn Gilbert with 4. Gilbert, you know he wants to shoot. Looks at the clock, fires up a terrible 3, missed it. And we go to halftime. Rough final 4 minutes for OU. Cyclones lead at 25-20 at the break.
Well, you got to feel good about the first 17 or so of those minutes of this first half. You had yourself a nice lead. You battled. You did everything right except for the last 3.5 or 4 minutes where you gave up that lead and let these guys go on a 9-0 run. Sooners got to get their offense cooking. 0 of their last 5 shots and 4 turnovers in the last 6 minutes. You've got to take care of the basketball and do a better job of all of those things here in the second half.
Porter Moser lingered on the court to have a few more words with the officiating crew. He wanted a cylinder call on the offensive foul on Milo Usain. He's got a pretty good case. We're at halftime, 25-20 Cyclones. Halftime show is next. This is Sooner basketball from Learfield.
The Showplace Theater is the best place for live music.
And with some of the best acts around. Ryan Bingham with the Texas Gentlemen, April 19th. Kip Moore, April 20th. Chelsea Handler, May 3rd.
I was with my brother the other day, and I said, "Why are you even a parent?" I said, "You're not very good at it."
And Brantley Gilbert, May 10th.
Riverwind, the Metro's best casino experience.
When your little rookie takes a hard sack or fever has you benched, you need Mercy now. Go to mercy.net/OU now. Answer a few questions and find your best, quickest option for care. With virtual, in-person, digital, and urgent care visits, Mercy can get you off the IR and back in the game. Find your best play at mercy.net/OU now. At Mercy, your life is our life's work.
When a power line goes down, the safest distance is further than you think. Power from a downed line can travel through trees, water, and ice, and even the ground. You don't have to touch the line to get seriously hurt, so stay as far away as you can. Anything power lines are touching can be dangerous, including the ground. Let's live safely together. Learn more at oge.com/safety tips.
When the game goes into overtime. But the game goes into overtime. The choice to enjoy is easy. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Order Bud Light online today. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
On the Sooner Sports Network from Learfield, Sooner Basketball is brought to you by OU Health, proud to be Oklahoma's flagship academic health system. The people of Oklahoma Oil and Natural Gas. Pizza Hut, the official pizza of the Sooners. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. And by Coca-Cola. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Take a taste. This is the Riverwind Casino Halftime Show. Riverwind Casino. It's always a good time.
Tough close to the half for OU. Iowa State finishes on a 9-0 run. It is a rugged basketball game. 25-20 Iowa State at the break. This is the Riverwind Casino halftime report. Riverwind Casino, always a good time. All right, Kev, what are we to take from the first 20 minutes here?
I thought the Sooners did a really good job the first 16 or 17 of those minutes. I really like what Jalen Moore, Luke Northweather, and Rivaldo Suarez are doing. All the three of those guys with 4 points, and Luke and Jalen both with 4 rebounds. I mean, they're doing a good job out there. Got to get them doing those things together. Now, when you play them together, all three of those guys, think about it, Waldo goes to the 3 because you got Luke and Jalen Moore out there on the floor with him, so he moves to the 3. But when one of those other bigs comes out, Waldo moves to the 4. So it creates a little bit of a confusion, not only for the defense, but I think in Waldo's case, he was getting mixed up out there just a little bit. So, I mean, those guys have to stay locked in on the game plan because it's so important that you continue to make those good plays every single time down the floor to give yourself a chance to win.
JV and McCollum, no first-half points after that game-winning 3 in Stillwater. We'll take a look at all the first-half stats coming up, plus update you on that big women's game in Norman going on right now. It's coming down the stretch, and it's tight. Here, it's 25-20 Iowa State at halftime. This is Sooner basketball from Learfield.
Looking for transportation to and from sporting events, birthday parties, corporate events, and fun nights around the town? Backstage Limo has you covered. With a company mission to provide Oklahomans with an unsurpassed transportation service that is safe, professional, on time, and clean. It's a must for this athletic season and all year round. Look now at prestigevips.com or call 405-590-2452.
Hey, OU students, get geared up for game day, courtesy of MidFirst Bank. You can earn $100 when you open a Sooner checking student account and complete 10 eligible transactions within 60 days. Enjoy no monthly service charge, free online and mobile banking, and get paid up to 2 days early with early pay. Visit any MidFirst banking center today or go to midfirst.com/checkingOU. Member FDIC.
2 years ago, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer. If I hadn't caught it early, I just don't think I would have been here. 1 in 8 men are diagnosed with prostate cancer. With the black community, it's even higher rate than that. After talking to Dr. Cooks, we did the surgery, and I went in with a smile and came out with a smile. I was back on my feet the next day.
Call 405-271-4088 or visit ouhealth.com/let's talk.
When it comes to savings on Ford trucks, get more from Bob Moore Ford. Right now, take $12,000 off MSRP, plus get 1.9% financing on a brand new 23 Ford F-150 XLT. And right now, Bob Moore Ford has over 170 new Ford trucks to choose from. Don't miss your opportunity to save big by taking $12,000 off a new 23 Ford F-150 XLT. Bob Moore Ford, I-35 and Southeast 89th Street, or bobmooreford.com. Stock numbers 4158-5010.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Oklahoma. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Toby Rowland back with you in Ames, Iowa. 25-20, 8th-ranked Cyclones lead it at halftime. Before we take a look at our first half stats, let's pause quickly. 10 seconds for station ID. This is Sooner basketball from Learfield. First half stats look like this. Not a lot of scoring either way. 4 points, the most anybody for OU has scored. Jalen Moore, Rivaldo Suarez, and Luke Northweather all have 4. Sam Godwin and Otega Owe had each scored 3. Milo Shuzan with 2. Sooners led in rebounding by Northweather and Moore. Each have 4. For Iowa State, Keyshawn Gilbert 8 points, but 2 of 10 shooting. 4 points apiece for Momcilovic, Lipsy, and Ward. They have 3 points from Trey King and 2 from Curtis Jones. Iowa State a +3 on the boards, 25-22. Shooting numbers. Oklahoma has been the better shooting team so far, and they're shooting 28% from the field, 7 of 25. However, they missed all 7 3-point tries, 6 of 9 at the line. Iowa State leading this game and only shooting 20%, 7 of 35, but they've taken 10 more shots than OU has. They're 2 of 10 from 3, 9 for 12 at the stripe, and they lead it by 5 at the break thanks to a 9-0 run to close the half, 25-20. It's coming down the stretch in Norman. OU, Texas, a Sooner victory would give them the outright Big 12 title. This is how the first half ended. We'll try to have that for you on the other side of this break. We'll update you on all the scores. Timeout, 25-20. Cyclones lead it at halftime. This is Sooner basketball from Learfield.
The Showplace Theater is the best place for live music.
And with some of the best acts around. Ryan Bingham with the Texas Gentlemen, April 19th. Kip Moore, April 20th. Chelsea Handler, May 3rd.
I was with my brother the other day, and I said, why are you even a parent? I said, you're not very good at it.
And Brantley Gilbert, May 10th.
Riverwind, the Metro's best casino experience.
MidFirst Bank is proud to be a premier partner of OU Athletics and the exclusive provider of the OU Visa debit and credit card. Every swipe is a chance to show your Sooner pride. You also get access to the convenient card controls when you download the MidFirst Bank mobile app. With the app, you can manage all your cards and accounts in one place. Add your card to the digital wallet to pay with your mobile or wearable device. Visit midfirst.com/Sooners for details. Member FDIC.
Sooner fans, college basketball is back. So grab a cold, refreshing Dos Equis lager and make the most of the big game with your real ones. Whether you're at the bar with fellow Sooners or watching with your friend who went to that other school, Dos Equis is there for it all. So buy a cold, crisp Dos Equis and raise one with a real one on game day. Dos Equis, proud sponsor of the Oklahoma Sooners. Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. Copyright 2023. Imported by Cervezas Mexicanas, White Plains, New York.
Serious question. Have you ever shopped deals so good that you had to go back for round 2? Because I have. Yep, I'm talking about Kohl's clearance. I just saved 85% after an extra 50% off so many, maybe too many, great finds. I got myself fleece sweats and a coat, my kids some PJs, my husband a sweater, and more. So going back to Kohl's for round 3 would be crazy, right? Select styles, extra 50% off clearance, valid through February 29th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohls.com for details.
Inbound to Verhulst, right wing. Oh, it's going at the buzzer! Right in front of the Texas bench.
That's how the first half ended tonight in Norman. There is now just 33 seconds to go in the game. Texas leading OU 70-67. We'll keep you updated. A win tonight for Oklahoma. They win the outright Big 12 championship. They're down 3, now 26 seconds to go. The only other men's game tonight is also at halftime in Stillwater. Oklahoma State leading UCF 42-38. That's your Scoreboard Central, presented by Coca-Cola. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Take a taste. Second half action coming up next. This is the Riverwind Casino halftime report. Sooner basketball from Learfield.
Fowler Automotive is proud to be a part of your community, where our passion and values lie far beyond the showroom. We believe that families, sports, art, and culture are at the heart of every thriving community, and it's important to us that we help build the communities that our dealerships call home. Stop by any of our 6 Oklahoma dealerships to see the Fowler Standard hard at work. We pride ourselves on being friendly, helpful, honest, and fair. This is what drives us every day. Fowler Automotive, a proud partner of OU Athletics.
We're back with the action. Coke Zero Sugar might be the best Coke ever.
That's right, Jim. With an irresistible taste and zero sugar, Coke Zero Sugar is a must-try for any sports fan. So make sure you... Wait, Jim, I didn't mean try it right now. We're still on the air.
Best Coke ever? Take a taste, Jen.
Really?
No, not right now, Jen. We got a game to call.
The Showplace Theater is the best place for live music.
And with some of the best acts around. Ryan Bingham with the Texas Gentlemen, April 19th. Kip Moore, April 20th. Chelsea Handler, May 3rd.
I was with my brother the other day, and I said, why are you even a parent? I said, you're not very good at it.
And Brantley Gilbert, May 10th.
Riverwind, the Metro's best casino experience.
Quench your thirst at H2O, your ultimate destination for premium iced tea, water, and free reign coffee. With 26 flavors of tea, you can savor them as is or create your own unique combination. Now introducing H2O's tea-based energy shots for an added boost. Make H2O your daily stop. Conveniently located in Southwest Oklahoma City, Norman, The Village, and Uptown. Quick attack, great pass, Uzan to Luke Northweather. It's an alley-oop play-in.
Knowing that blue is here for you. Go to Walmart.com/everymoment to find a plan right for you.
Glacier Graphics and Signs provides big signs, bold graphics, and beautiful results for Cyclone athletics around Jack Trice Stadium, Hilton Coliseum, and the Stark Performance Center. Glacier Graphics and Signs helps you build your brand through the use of high-impact graphics, signage, and video displays designed specifically to tell your story and grow your business in a big way. That's Glacier Graphics and Signs, the preferred graphics and signage provider of Iowa State athletics. Visit them online at glacier.com to see how they can bring your big ideas to life.
You've been listening to the Cyclone Halftime Report. From Learfield, Cyclone Basketball is on the air. Brought to you by Pioneer. What's next happens here since 1926. The Iowa Farm Bureau, celebrating farmers and Iowans who summon the strength to do more, be more, those who are farm strong. And by Pivot Bio-Proven 40 on seed. Predictable, productive, weatherproof. Learn more at pivotbio.com. You're listening to healthy coverage of the Iowa State Cyclones with well-marked Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Here's John Walters with a well-marked Blue Cross and Blue Shield second half.
Second half, which opens with Iowa State leading 25-20 and on a 9-0 run that they'll try to add to right here as they get the ball first and operate from right to left, as we call it, toward their own bench. Cyclones in their home white uniforms with the cardinal and gold trim. And here's Taman Lipsy into the front court. Off to Momchilovich on the left wing. A pass to the top and Rob Jones. Defended by Godwin. Rob lets the traffic clear, hands to Lipsy. Taman puts it on the floor with his left hand. Drives, kicks it back out to Gilbert. Keyshawn into the paint. Attracts a crowd. Gets it to Rob Jones. He missed the shot. Got his own rebound and score. 11-0 run for Iowa State. First points of the game for Rob. McCollum did not score in the first half. They get it down so low. Soares in traffic. Needs some help. Throws it back out to McCollum. He leaves it for Soares. Off to the left side, Uzan. 11 to shoot. Now Godwin into the paint. A pass underneath. Then Moore puts it up too hard. Rebound to Rob Jones. Oh, foul called on the drive by Moore. Foul on Rob. That's going to be his third.
Late call, but probably the right call.
So free throws coming for Godwin. Two shots.
Sometimes they wait to see. It's like, it's kind of a foul, but I'm not going to give you an and one on it. But you missed the shot, then we'll... And so Jalen Moore will go to the line. Moore with 4 points. He now has 5. Their leading scorer in the game.
Knocking down the first free throw. He'll shoot another. Hassan Ward in for Rob Jones, who picked up his third foul. 27-21 Iowa State. 19-13 to go. One more free throw for Jalen Moore, the transfer from Georgia Tech, who's really been good lately, and he's played great on the road. His free throw is good. He averages better than 9 rebounds a game on the road.
Well, that breaks about a 7-minute run. And an Sooners without a point.
Yeah, it was an 11-0 run for Iowa State. 27-22. Here's Momchilovich to the free throw line on the dribble. Out to Lipsy. Left wing to Gilbert. Takes a look inside. Nothing doing. Now Keyshawn off a screen from Trey King. Trying to drive it himself in there, and he draws a foul out on the floor.
It's going to be a McCollum.
And that'll be McCollum picking up his first.
Iowa State's emphasis is going to be try to get into the paint.
Yep.
And, you know, sometimes they did in that first half. Sooners blocked the shot.
Momcilovic inbounds to Lipsy. Boy, it's physical. Inside pass to Trey King. He was being held by Moore.
That's 3 on Moore.
And Chance Moore on the call. And the third on Jalen Moore. And Eric, it will not surprise me at all if Porter Moser gets teed up at some point in this game, just because he's been flirting with it. Momcilovic to inbound. Got it to Lipsy underneath. Little shove. Taman missed the shot. Tipped by Momcilovic. Wouldn't go. More rebounds for Oklahoma.
But Cyclones just struggling to finish inside.
Uzan trying to dribble it right. Cut off by Lipsy. Had to bring it back out. Moore puts it on the floor with his right hand. Trey King defending. Here comes Ward looking for the steal. Almost got it. Now a pass to the right wing. McCollum over to the left side. Uzan a three. Good. And it was because Ward gambled and went for the three that Oklahoma was able to free up a three-point shooter. So that's the risk reward. 27-25 as Uzan hits the three.
First three of the game for the Sooners.
Now Gilbert the other way with Iowa State's lead down to 2. Keyshawn needs some help. Got it inside to Ward. Hassan puts up a tough shot and got it to go. Hassan Ward scoring inside. 29-22. Moore quickly attacking the other way. Out to Uzan. A pass down low left, and Godwin was fouled by King. And that's going to be 3 on Trey King.
The Sooners have done a good job a couple of times, including this last time, of pushing the ball down the court after a made basket and forcing Iowa State into a scramble defense mode.
You got 2 guys with 3 fouls each for Iowa State with 18 minutes to go. Rob Jones and Trey King. Now Oklahoma inbounds, trailing by 4. 17:55 remaining. It's 29-25 Iowa State. Uzan putting it on the floor, and Lipsy is called for a foul. Kind of incidental contact, but it's the second on Taman.
Are they going to call it closer this half?
Well, that appears that way. And team fouls starting to add up again, and just like they did early in the first half for Iowa State. That's happening here in the second as well. It's an Oklahoma team you don't want to put on the free throw line. 29-25. Uzan has it up between the circles. A pass to Godwin, deflected away by Ward. Cleared by Gilbert. Cyclones on the run. A lob pass, and Hassan couldn't tip it in. The rebound tipped in by Demarion Watson. Watson with a putback, and Iowa State leads at 31-25. And second chance points favoring Iowa State. 6-point advantage for the Cyclones. Here's Godwin putting it on the floor, leaving it for Soares. Spins into traffic, knocked away by Lipsy. Off of Soares, out of bounds to Iowa State. Ward the initial defense, then Lipsy reached in there and poked it off the foot of Godwin.
Just great team defense.
Yeah, that's good stuff. And here comes Lipsy the other way. Cyclones a 6-point lead in the ball. 17-14 to go. Lipsy off a screen out high. Dribbles to the right wing. Maintains the dribble. 14-footer short. Rebound tipped out. Moore has it for Oklahoma. They trail by 6. They get it ahead to McCollum. Now back to Jalen Moore for a 3. Trailing the play. Shot it short, but the rebound to Godwin. And he's fouled. And that'll send Godwin to the free throw line.
Hassan Ward with the foul. 4th team foul on Iowa State. Godwin will shoot a pair. He was 1 of 2 tonight and 64% on the season.
Misses the first. Got an update from Manhattan?
21 seconds left. Iowa State leading Kansas State 80-73.
Wow. What a big win that's going to be for Coach Fenley's team. On the road against a top 15 team. Godwin missed the first free throw. He will shoot another. The left-hander makes it. And it is 31-26. 16:50 to go here in Ames. Here's Gilbert. On the dribble out high, crosses over, spins, lost control of it, tipped it out to Ward, though. He'll hand off to Kurt Jones. Kurt to the right side, off a Ward screen, lean in, jumper short. Rebound, Watson, back up and in. Demarion Watson with 2 straight putbacks. And Iowa State leads at 33-26. And that's what Demarion can do for you right there. 7-point advantage, Iowa State. Uzan on the dribble, crosses over, kicks it out to the right corner. A 3-ball will not fall. The rebound battle. Watson ties up Godwin. It's knocked free into the hands of Momcilovic. Cyclones push it up 7. Gilbert driving right into a crowd. Right hand scoop, no. And the rebound to Soares. He'll push it ahead. Left side, a drive, and Owe is fouled before he could shoot it by Momcilovic. Wow. Back and forth we go. And yet, both teams continue to struggle to score it. 33-26. Iowa State leading Oklahoma. Timeout on the floor. 16 minutes remaining. Let's take the break on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Wherever people work, live, or play, there is a plumber and steam fitter who made it possible. In today's business climate, you need partners you can trust. Partners that care about your company and your customers. Partners like the plumbers and steam fitters, Local Union 33. Local Union 33 finds the right people, trains them exceptionally well, and supplies a qualified workforce, whether you need general or specialized skills. For more information, log on to ualocal33.org.
Welcome to Game Day. You can feel the excitement all across campus. If it was a regular day, we could talk more about BW Fusion and how we're helping Iowa farmers increase profitability with fact-based crop nutrition programs. But today, it's all about basketball. So let's just say, go Clones. BW Fusion, the most powerful gallon in agriculture. A proud sponsor of Iowa State Athletics. Go Clones.
Ground beef is only $2.99 a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And $2.99 a pound is not just the price today or this week. It's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop. And count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for ground beef every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
To anyone passing through our state, fields and fields of corn might be what they see. But the people who call Iowa home know it's so much more. Corn is ethanol, a homegrown, renewable fuel. Corn is delicious pork, beef, poultry, and dairy. Corn is in 4,000 products we rely on every day. So yeah, our highway views are full of corn, and we're proud of it. Because corn grows Iowa. Show your support for Iowa corn farmers at iowacorn.org/fan of corn.
All right. Welcome back to the Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield second half. And that roar you hear from the crowd, we're showing up on the video board, courtesy of Phil Manley. The Cyclone women knocking off Kansas State, their fourth top 25 victory of the season, and they sweep the season series over the Wildcats. That is saying something. And what a big win for Bill Fenley's team on the road. But man, a ton of Cyclone fans there. And Derby, Kansas native Addie Brown, 24 points, 10 rebounds to lead the way.
Yeah, Emily Ryan, a Kansas native as well. So,
yeah, huge.
But, I mean, if you're talking about NCAA tournament, Iowa State's kind of been at that bubble inside. I think that might just lock it up for them. They have one regular season game remaining here Saturday against Cincinnati. But here,
33-26.
Wow. Second chance points favoring Iowa State 11-3, and points off turnovers favoring Iowa State 9-2.
Cyclone basketball is brought to you by your local Northland Ford dealers. Visit buyfordnow.com. Oklahoma to inbound. It'll be Oway to throw it in. 33-26, Cyclones lead it. 16 minutes to go. Darthard throwing it in. They get it into Uzan. He's got it top of the circle. Waits for Cutters. Throws it on the right side to Oway. Otega Oway defended by Kurt Jones. Hands off. Gilbert got a hand in there and a foul called on Keyshawn. And that'll be his first. And they're almost in the bonus.
That's the sixth foul on Iowa State. Wow. The Sooners have only committed two. You mentioned they're a terrific free throw shooting team, 74%.
15:47 to go.
It's a long time to be in the bonus.
Oh, they put a second back on the clock. 15:48 to go. Okay. 33-26.
You never know.
Yeah. Here is Northweather firing a three around and out, and the rebound to Kurt Jones.
I mean, would you like to have an extra second down in Waco?
Yeah, that's true. Oklahoma now 1 of 11 from three.
Iowa State 2 of 10.
Yeah, not much better. Here's Gilbert around the top of the dribble to the free throw line. Off to Kurt Jones. There's a right wing three. Shot too hard. Rebound to Marion Watson. Back out to Momcilovic. Inside to Trey King. In on Northweather. Cut off. Has to bring it back out. Threw it away. All the way into the backcourt. It'll go out of bounds. So Iowa State turns the ball over. Another good offensive rebound by Demarion Watson, but the Cyclones couldn't capitalize. McCollum re-enters for Oklahoma.
First one to 50?
Does anybody get there at all? I mean,
they had Godwin in for Northweather and also McCollum back in.
15-13 to go. Iowa State 33, Oklahoma 26. The inbound Oweh, who climbs the ladder to get it, puts it on the floor against Gilbert, spins, free throw line jumper, good.
That's good defense, just better offense.
And Oweh with his first field goal against Iowa State this season, 33-28. 15 minutes to go. Gilbert off to Jones on the left wing. Kurt Jones puts it on the floor off a Trey King screen. Drives in there. Cut off by Godwin. His pass knocked away by Godwin, and a foul called underneath on McCollum, who was holding Trey King.
And Iowa State had the mismatch. They were trying to post up Trey King on the 6'2", 160-pound McCollum.
If he's 160,
yeah,
so am I.
Well, no.
Here's Gilbert to throw it in.
I'm just going to say you're not 160, but you're talking about going the other direction.
Right. Kurt Jones driving the left baseline. Kicks it out. Milan a three, right corner. No. Rebound to Demarion Watson. Back out. Kurt Jones has it between the circles. Fourth offensive rebound for Demarion Watson. Here's Gilbert. Left side. A pass out high goes to Kurt Jones. He drives. Left-hand layup. Good. Second chance points for Iowa State. 35-28. Curtis Jones now with 4 in the game.
His ability to shoot the three, though.
McCollum picks up his dribble. Hooks a pass out high to Darthard. Back to McCollum on the right wing. 12 to shoot it. McCollum against Gilbert. Keyshawn staying in front of him. A kick out left corner. Moore, a three. Line drive. No. Rebound to Demarion Watson.
Good challenge on that shot. I'm not sure he didn't get a fingertip on that.
35-28, 13:53 to go. Kurt Jones around the top with the dribble. Left wing to Gilbert. He'll drive into the paint. Bounce pass to Watson. Layup. Good. Demarion Watson has played a huge role for Iowa State here in the second half. 6 points and a timeout called by Oklahoma.
What a bounce pass that time. Terrific pass by Keyshawn Gilbert.
Timeout will become a full. 13:43 to go. Demarion Watson, a big effort off the bench. And the Cyclones up 9, 37-28. Let's take the break on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Discover new opportunities together in a new Chevy. Meet up in an Equinox, winner of the J.D. Power Award for initial quality among compact SUVs. Lend a hand in the strong and capable Silverado, or mix it up in a high-tech Trax with an available 11-inch diagonal touchscreen. Find family, friends, and fun in the Chevy that's right for you. Click to learn more. More Iowans drive Chevy. For J.D. Power 2023 U.S. Initial Quality Study Award information, visit jdpower.com/awards.
McFarland Clinic is a leader in quality medical care and an employer of choice for over 1,000 healthcare professionals throughout central Iowa. Join the McFarland Clinic team of leading experts and caregivers. We're hiring nurses, medical assistants, lab and imaging technologists, receptionists, business services positions, and more. Trust McFarland Clinic with your health and your career. Start your journey at mcfarlandclinic.com/careers. McFarland Clinic, extraordinary care every day.
Sometimes work is fine. You're thankful for the paycheck, but if you're honest with yourself, you'd really love a hands-on, honest-to-goodness, hard work kind of job. One that's fulfilling and pays well. Is it possible that the grass really is greener out there? Not everybody finds a rewarding career working alongside the farmers of Iowa that they know and respect, but the positions do exist. The grass really is greener at Key Cooperative's 20 locations across central Iowa. Think about the possibilities. Think about Key Cooperative. Welcome back to the Walmart Blue Cross Blue Shield second half. 13:43 to go. It's Iowa State up by 9 now, 37-28 over Oklahoma. And Eric, is Iowa State an improved offensive team this year? Yes. Can they still win a rock fight? I think so. Well, especially in this building.
Exactly, and I think that's going to be the challenge to see if they can finish off the last 13-43, but they have defended so well in this game. Now, both teams red hot from the field this half. Oklahoma 2 of 6 for 33%, which is considerably better than they were the first half, and Iowa State 6 of 14 for 43% after shooting 20% in the first half. So, red hot, comparatively speaking.
Everything's relative.
Yeah, but Iowa State getting points off turnovers, but second chance points 13-3, really big. Demarion Watson has just been terrific. 10.5 minutes. He's got 7 rebounds and 6 points.
And 4 offensive rebounds. Iowa State has 13 offensive rebounds as a team.
And OU has 3. And that's exactly the margin. Each team has been able to capitalize 1 point for each offensive rebound. That's 13-3, the differential. Well, the proud moment, the exciting moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments. Well, Mark, Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for it all. He's our healthcare champion, making healthcare more affordable with more choices for care and peace of mind no matter what comes your way. Find the plan right for you at wellmark.com/hoops. And Iowa State with a little pressure. You got to keep him off the free throw line.
Godwin collects the inbounds pass in the backcourt. Wants some help. Uzan will push it ahead. Lipsey challenging him. Uzan gets it across. 13:30 to go. Cyclones by 9. Uzan on the dribble out high. Backdoor cut and a bounce pass, and Owe missed the shot, got his own rebound, tipped out of there, and tracked down by Kurt Jones.
I think Iowa State got a block on that putback.
Jones to the right wing with it. McCollum reaching in. Now out it comes to Lipsey between the circles. Left side, Momcilovic. He got fouled. Nothing called. Now he goes to Ward. He'll hand it off to Kurt Jones. Kurt fires a tough 3, and he got it. Curtis Jones with 7. And Iowa State leads at 40-28.
The biggest lead of the night.
Threatening to pull away from Oklahoma. Up by a dozen. 12:46 to go. Here's Uzan. Off to the left wing. McCullough, it's Alway rather, firing a tough jumper. No good. Rebound battle won by Suarez. Back up in the crowd. Denied by Hassan Ward, but picked up by Suarez in the corner. He's double teamed. In trouble. Bounces it underneath. Alway, tough shot. Couldn't get it, but drew a foul. And Alway will go to the free throw line. The foul on Momcilovic.
That's 2 shots coming, but a 7th team foul. Well, a scramble situation, and Iowa State has won their share of those today. That time it went the Sooners' way. Suarez able to corral an offensive rebound, keep it alive. Both these teams getting after it, really hustling.
Owe misses the first free throw. Gilbert's going to return for Iowa State. His rest was a short one. He comes in for Momcilovic. You know who's not coming out? Demarion Watson. He keeps playing great. And what a difference he's made coming off the bench in this game. And now Owe to shoot one more. 40-28. But give T.J. Otzelberger some credit for riding that hot hand. And Owe knocks down the second. 6 now for Otega Owe. And it's 40-29.
A little pressure in the backcourt. Iowa State's.
Lipsey throws it ahead to Watson, who waits for Gilbert to join the party in the offensive end. Here's Lipsey. Off to Ward, top of the circle. Hassan, one dribble and a handoff to Gilbert, right wing. Now Ward sets a screen for him. Keyshawn probing. Kicks it out left corner to Lipsey. A foul on the pass as Gilbert was shoved by Godwin. And that's going to be 3 on Sam Godwin.
And 4 now on Oklahoma.
So Iowa State will inbound leading by 11. And it'll be Gilbert to throw it in. Nope, correction. They're going to change it and have Lipsey throw it in. Baseline out of bounds. Let's see what they do. And it comes to Gilbert. Keyshawn to the right wing with it. Hooks it out to Lipsey. He drives left into traffic. Tough double clutch shot. Got it. Oh, my goodness. What a finish by Lipsey.
Finished through contact as Godwin went straight up.
42-29. That was a high degree of difficulty shot by Taman Lipsey. 42-29 Cyclones. 11:47 to go. Let's see if we can keep the clamps down defensively. Godwin picks up his dribble, needs some help, gets rid of it to Uzan way out left. Kurt Jones trying to stay in front of him. He lobs it toward the rim and a 2-hand dunk for Suarez.
A good find. by Uzan. A great cut to the basket by Soares.
42-31. 11:25 to go. Gilbert to the right wing. Waits for a Ward screen, bounces it to him, top of the circle. Hassan hands it off to Lipsy. He'll put it on the floor. Godwin cuts him off. He'll bring it back out. Kurt Jones has it with 10 to shoot. Out between the circles. Over to the left wing now. 6 on the shot clock. Tough three. Kurt. Rainbow would not go. Rebound tipped out of there, and Uzan has it for Oklahoma. 11-point Cyclone advantage. Under 11 minutes to go. Owe back to Uzan. Right left wing with it. A pass to Godwin at the free throw line. In on Hassan Ward. Tough shot. No. Hassan bothered it. And out of bounds to Iowa State. We'll get a timeout here. 10:44 remaining at Hilton Coliseum. It is Iowa State 42 and Oklahoma 31. Let's take the break on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
No matter who you are or what you do, there's a Ford vehicle that can help you own the day. Make life on the go a walk in the park with the new Ford Explorer. Become the MVP of the work site with the unrivaled performance of a new built Ford Tough F-Series truck, the best-selling trucks in America. Or discover what it really means to adventure in the great outdoors with the new Bronco Sport. Whether it's for work or play, there's a Ford with a great deal waiting at your local Northland Ford dealers. Don't wait. Get behind the wheel of a new Ford today. Based on calendar year total sales.
Cyclone power can be felt all over Iowa State University. From the court to campus, solar power to horsepower, it all combines to show the superpower of Cyclone Nation. Join students, alumni, faculty, and friends of Iowa State around the world for 24 hours of Cyclone power during Forever True Day, an online day of giving to celebrate philanthropy and all things ISU. Participate in the fun starting noon April 3rd to noon April 4th, and make plans to help us celebrate Iowa State at forevertrueday.com.
Hey, this is Shane Brockhoff, agronomist with Meristem Crop Performance. Whether it's on the court or in the field, one thing is clear. Winners go fast. At Meristem, we can help you run a fast break and score big with the convenience of Revline Hopper Throttle and our patented BioCapsule technology. Connect with your local Iowa dealer to learn how you can make the most of every minute, every seed, and every acre. Get more bushels for less. Find your Meristem dealer at meristemag.com. Go Cyclones.
Ground beef is only $2.99 a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And $2.99 a pound is not just the price today or this week. It's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop. And count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for ground beef every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
Welcome back to the well-marked Blue Cross Blue Shield second half. 10:44 to go. Iowa State, which led this game by 5 at the half, now is up by 11, 42-31 over Oklahoma. The Iowa Farm Bureau celebrates farmers and Iowans who summon the strength to do more, be more. Those who are farm strong. Ezekiel Robb ran in all 5 meets for the Cyclones in 2022 and capped his season with all Midwest region honors and a 14th place finish at the NCAA Cross Country Championships, Midwest Regional. Robb earned his second straight All Big 12 honor and took 4th at the Big 12 Championships. The Iowa Farm Bureau salutes Ezekiel and all the Farm Strong squad members. In Stillwater, UCF leading Oklahoma State 56-51, about 11 minutes to go there.
Well, Iowa State has forced 9 turnovers and only turned it over 5. And I'll tell you what, with the defense these teams have been playing, that's taking care of the ball pretty well, even for OU. I mean, the 9, they don't turn it over a lot, but, man, it has been intense. Iowa State has taken care of the ball. And the reason that's one of the reasons they've been able to get up 52 shots in this game is because they've gotten a shot virtually every time.
It's rare to see a game where you're 30 minutes into it and there's not one player from either team in double digits. 42-31, Iowa State.
Yeah, well, you got to score points to have somebody.
Yeah, that's true. Here's Lipsy ahead to Kurt Jones on the right wing. There's Robb down with it on the low right block. Rob Jones putting it on the floor, finding a cutting Watson underneath. He'll put it in. 8 points for Demarion Watson. A new career high. A great goal here in the second half.
Great patience by Rob. And a good pass and a good cut by Demarion.
13-point Cyclone lead. Watson, 8.7 rebounds for Iowa State. Here's McCollum. Off to the right wing. Darther does not shoot it. Now he's out there for that reason, and he had an open three and didn't take it. He'll get it off to Moore. Drives in on Rob Jones. Knocked away by Rob. Loose. Picked up by Soares. He's in traffic. Kicks it out. Now Darther will shoot the three. No good. And the rebound to Demarion Watson is 8th of the game. 8 points, 8 rebounds for Demarion Watson. And Iowa State up by 13. Here's Gilbert to the right side with the dribble. Cut off, lost control of it, but Rob Jones picks it up at the free throw line. Elbow right. Rob backing in on a smaller defender, Darthard. Rob up and under right-hander, wouldn't go off the glass, and the rebound to Soares. Cyclone lead is 13, 9:30 to go. McCollum driving on Lipsy, tough shot, banked it in, his first basket of the game. Javion McCollum can heat up in a hurry, though, 44-33.
He's their leading scorer at 14 a game.
His first bucket comes with 9:30 to go. 44-33 Iowa State. Lipsy out high, attracts a double team, gets it to Rob Jones. His pass deflected, but Kurt Jones up with it right wing. Bounce to Rob, top of the circle, 11 to shoot it. Hand off to Gilbert. Keyshawn driving, bounce pass back door to Demarion Watson. Tough jumper over Soares, got it off the glass. Demarion Watson, 10 points in the second half, and he's the first player in the game in double figures. It's 46-33 with 8:50 to go. Here's Uzan, and an offensive foul as he pushed off Lipsy. Uzan called for the foul. Porter Moser does not like it. 46-33 Iowa State. And as Kurt Jones comes out, re-entering Momcilovic, you know who is not coming out of this game?
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier. Demarion Watson, man. This is just fantastic. What a job.
He's the only player in double figures for either team.
10 points and 8 rebounds. Not on my bingo card.
And he has got a career high in scoring, approaching a career high in rebounding. And with 8:44 to go, he has the Cyclones up by 13. Here's Lipsy. Off to Momcilovic. Back out to Taman. He'll launch a three. It's no good. And the rebound to Oway. Ortega Oway pushes it up the floor himself. 8.5 minutes left. Cyclones up 13. Oway driving. Cut off by Watson. Gets it to Moore. Moore in on Watson. Cut off again. Watson defending well. Back out it comes. McCollum has it. 12 to shoot it. Javion McCollum way out right. Defended by Gilbert. Tries to drive it. Keyshawn stays in front. A rainbow three will not fall. Rebound to Demarion Watson, his 9th of the game. 46-33. 8 minutes to go. Lipsy had it knocked away. Got it back. Lipsy saves it in to Jones. Now to the left side, Gilbert. Keyshawn putting it on the floor, waiting for help. Throws it out high to Rob Jones. 12 to shoot. A handoff to Lipsy. 7:48 on the game clock. Pass inside. Momcilovic pushed off on McCollum to get the pass. And Milan commits his third foul. We're going to get a timeout here. 7:46 to go. It is 46-33. Iowa State leading Oklahoma. Let's take the break on the Cyclone Network from Learfield. American Equity salutes today's hero of the game. As a proud sponsor of the ongoing recognition of our military during Cyclone games this season, please join American Equity in thanking all who have served our country. American Equity is more than just retirement savings and income products. They're committed to providing you best-in-class service and high-quality retirement income that helps deliver the independence to dream and reach your goals. To learn more about American Equity, please visit their website at american-equity.com.
Corn rootworms are called the billion-dollar bug for a reason. If you don't control the adult populations now, their offspring will cost you later. Stewart EC Insecticide from FMC offers a unique mode of action that delivers fast and long-lasting residual control of corn rootworm beetles and other tough insects. Choose Stewart EC Insecticide from FMC. Always read and follow label directions and precautions for use.
Mary Greeley wants you for our award-winning team. We provide outstanding patient care throughout Central Iowa, and we're looking for a variety of healthcare professionals, including nurses and patient care techs. We also have part-time jobs for students, competitive salaries, great benefits, and an unbeatable workplace culture. Learn more about your opportunities at mgmc.org/careers.
to the Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield second half. Iowa State leading Oklahoma with 7:46 to go. It is 46-33 Oklahoma. Might be time to start looking up the season low scoring output for the Sooners. Iowa State's done that to several teams this season, but man, have they guarded tonight. And they lead it by 13. 7:46 remaining. Today's game is brought to you in part by the all-new Hy-Vee Perks program. Sign up for the totally free Hy-Vee Perks program and enjoy exclusive perks pricing on hundreds of items in-store and online. Score big savings today at hyvee.com/perks.
Well, Iowa State here in the second half, 10 of 21 from the field, and the Sooners 4 of 14. So, I mean, Sooners are just about on a point-a-minute pace here. Iowa State has been really, really good defensively throughout, and offense has been just good enough to give them that double-digit lead. Working together is how you win. That's why Mid-American Energy's roster of wind, solar, and other energy sources work together to keep your service safe and reliable 24/7. Learn more at midamericanenergy.com.
Cyclone women won in Manhattan over number 15 Kansas State, 82-76. Addie Brown, the Derby, Kansas native, leading the way with 24 points and 11 rebounds. Audie Crooks had 14 and 7. Hannah Bellinger, 13 points. Emily Ryan, 11 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds for the Claflin, Kansas native. And Jalen Bristow and Nottabu with 7 each off the bench. So great to see Naimir Dew played as well.
That's first
and Iowa State wins by 6.
Yeah, Naimir missed the last 2.
Yep. What a great win for the Cyclones. Congratulations to Coach Fenley's team. Here, 46-33, 7:46 to go. And Oklahoma with the basketball. Gilbert defending McCollum as he dribbles it across. Gets it away. Back to McCollum, left wing. A quick release, 3 on the way, around and out. And the rebound of Kurt Jones. They got a great look from McCollum, and he couldn't knock it down.
He had that same shot twice in the game at Stillwater.
46-33. Here's Gilbert to the left wing with the dribble for Iowa State. Ooh, man. Rob Jones setting a screen on McCollum, who hits the deck, and now Gilbert picks up the ball, gets it left corner to Watson. DeMarion with 10 to shoot, throws it out high to Gilbert. 8 on the shot clock. Gilbert on the dribble off to Momcilovic, trying to create a shot. Into the paint he goes. Milan a fadeaway off one leg. No. And the rebound, Rob Jones. Rob will try to bring it out and take it away, but he dives to get it back and does save it to Gilbert, who also goes to the floor. And saves it to Kurt Jones, and he goes to the floor. So does Momcilovic. And now Jones a layup. No, but he was fouled by Northweather. 5 Cyclones on the floor, and they were literally all 5 on the floor on that possession.
Well, and barely topped OU in number of players on the floor.
No question, yeah.
They were there too. I mean, these guys on both sides, wow. Leaving no stone unturned. That's the 6th foul on OU. So Iowa State will be in the bonus going forward. This is a 2-shot foul because of the act of shooting.
Yeah, it's Rob Jones when the dust settles that goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. With the Cyclones up 46-33 and 6:46 to go. They make sure that Rob tucks his shirt in. And now he shoots the first free throw, and this is
he'd have made it if they let him leave that shirt untucked.
He'll shoot one more.
I remember back in the 70s, okay, Marquette was a team, and they had to change the rules so the style that they wanted was have it untucked. And they won a national championship.
Doesn't seem like something that really affects the game much. There's the second free throw, and Rob makes it. 3 for Rob, and it's 47-33 Iowa State. That's about as big a lead as they've had.
It is.
Okay, 14-point advantage, 6:40 to go. Now close the deal. On the right side, Oway, into traffic. And he lost it out of bounds. Iowa State forcing the turnover. Kurt Jones and Momcilovic with a trap along the baseline. And Lipsy in for Momcilovic as Iowa State goes smaller.
Turnover number 11. Iowa State has turned it over just 6 times tonight.
And they have held Oklahoma to 33 points with 6:30 to go. Here's Lipsy into the front court for Iowa State. Lipsy attracts a double team. Bounces it to Kurt Jones. Cross court. Watson brings it back out to Lipsy. A pass to Rob Jones, top of the circle. Waiting for Cutters. Hands it off to Kurt Jones. Kurt spins on the dribble. Gets to the free throw line. Now finds Watson. Gets it right back from him. 3 to shoot. Kurt driving right in. Layup good. At the shot clock buzzer, Kurt Jones lays it in. He has 9, and it is 49-33 Iowa State.
That's the exact type of possession you're looking for with a nice lead.
Under 6 minutes to go now. McCollum spinning on the dribble out high. Into traffic. Leaves it for Northweather. One dribble and a pass to McCollum way out left. Crosses over. Gets it to the corner. Uzan. Back out. McCollum to Northweather on the right wing. A pass to the baseline. Spinning is Moore. Throwing it back to the cross court. And a deep three on the way. Good by Uzan. And a timeout called. Or no, a foul. Underneath. I think after the shot. Count the bucket for Uzan. A deep three.
Foul on Northweather. I think it's going to send Demarion Watson to the free throw line for the 1-and-1.
Well, Oklahoma probably thinking, man, we finally got a 3 down. And then they foul as Uzan hits the 3.
I mean,
and
Northweather just absolutely, it'd have been a great block for a pulling guard.
Well, Keyshawn Gilbert is the one going to the free throw line here. 1-and-1 coming for Keyshawn. Front end. Back iron, no rebound. Knocked free by Watson, but into the hands of Northweather. Good effort by Demarion Watson. But the front end of the 1-and-1 does not go for Gilbert, who hasn't scored here in the second half. 49-36. Iowa State, 5:20 to go. Uzan out high on the dribble to a backdoor cutting. McCollum finds Moore and missed the shot. Battle for the rebound. Tipped out of there into the hands of Suarez. He drives right side. Taken away by Taman Lipsy. What a steal by Taman. 5 minutes to go. Cyclones a 13-point lead in the basketball, and Taman says, let's hit the brakes. Lipsy now to the right side with the dribble. And a foul, an illegal screen called on Iowa State. That's going to go on Rob Jones. It'll be his 4th. So with 4:54 to go, Hassan Ward's going to come in for Rob. And Iowa State's lead stays at 13. Boy, how many minutes consecutively has Watson played? He played 15 minutes in that first meeting in Norman. Played pretty well down there. But he must match up well with this Oklahoma team. 49-36.
He's played 19, I believe.
Almost all of them here in the second half. Uzan has the dribble. Uzan around to the left side with it. Defended by Momcilovic. Milan doing a nice job. And Uzan a runner off the glass. No. Northweather the rebound. Didn't hit the shot. It didn't hit the rim. So now Lipsy tries to steal it. Knocks it out of bounds. And with 7 to shoot, Oklahoma will inbound.
Good job protecting the rim after the offensive rebound by Hassan Ward.
And Momcilovic really doing a nice job defensively. 13-point Cyclone lead. 4:31 to go. Oklahoma to inbound in front of their bench. They get it in. Uzan around the top with the dribble. Off to the right wing. Northweather launches a 3 and hits it. That's back-to-back threes for Oklahoma. And it is 49-39. So that's as close as they've been in a while on the back-to-back three-pointers.
Got to keep going here. 4:10 to play.
Gilbert out to catch it. Takes the dribble to the left side. Waits for a Ward screen. Here's Gilbert. Penetrating. Kick out right corner. A 3 by Watson. Good! Demarion Watson hit the 3 from the corner. A career-high 13 all in the second half for Demarion. 52-39, and now a foul on Iowa State at the other end. But what a big shot for Demarion Watson.
He's feeling it. Remember, he had a couple of threes down in Lawrence last year.
And he's 2 for 2 on three-pointers this year. The foul, by the way, on Momcilovic is going to be his 4th. And a timeout here at 3:53 to go. 52-39. Iowa State leading. Let's take the break on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Cyclone farmers do it all. That's why at Ag Leader, we're devoted to making your life easier every day through every season with our easy-to-use precision farming technology that can do it all alongside you, from planting and spraying to steering, harvesting, and more. Based in Ames, Iowa, our products like the Cyclones are the top of the line. Do it all on your farm with Ag Leader. Contact your local Ag Leader dealer or visit agleader.com to upgrade your farm equipment with Ag Leader this year.
Mid-American Energy, our 1.6 million customers depend on our energy 24/7. That's why we work 24/7 to deliver the safe, reliable energy you need. To keep our 99.9% reliability record, we're enhancing our technology, improving resiliency, and investing in critical infrastructure. We're generating power from all available resources to cover any increases in demand. And we're innovating to ensure you always have the energy you need. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Every day is game day for Iowa farmers when it comes to caring for the environment. Today's farm technology lets farmers map soils to determine the exact nutrient needs for each field. These soil samples are matched with fertilizer and manure applications to precisely apply the nutrients the crop needs to be healthy. Iowa farmers care about the water we share. This message is brought to you by Iowa Corn Promotion Board, Pivot Bio, Delta Dental of Iowa, as a commitment to improving the health and wellness of all Iowans. Get in the game and learn more at cleanwateriowa.org.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments. They're what make life remarkable. And they're why Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment. Committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care. And service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wouldn't miss it for the world moment, knowing that Blue is here for you. Go to Wellmark.com/every moment to find a plan right for you.
Welcome back to the Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield second half. 3:53 to go here at Hilton Coliseum. It's Iowa State 52 and Oklahoma 39. And Eric, the most unlikely hero has been just that, Demarion Watson. 13 points, 9 rebounds. He's 6 of 6 from the floor.
And all the first 5 were all within 2 feet of the basket.
And then he knocked down a 3, a new career high, 13 points. And he has played
terrific defense at the other end as well, which is one of the reasons he's in there.
He's played 14 minutes in the second half of the 16 available.
John, we've talked about this and talked about this Iowa State team. What is the difference between this team and the last couple of years? And you and I have both agreed that it's depth. You have more players who can make plays, and maybe you can withstand. The last game, Jackson Pavletsky was huge in that West Virginia win. And then here tonight, obviously, Demarion has been outstanding.
So he's the only player for either team in double digits in this game. He has 13 points, and at the free throw line for Oklahoma is Rivaldo Soares, who's coming off a 20-point game against Oklahoma State. And he shoots 2 here and misses the first.
The Pioneer brand corn hybrids deliver proven performance bag after bag. Contact your local Pioneer sales rep to learn how you can get the most out of your acres.
And they're having Rob Jones tuck in his shirt.
Yeah, he needs things that kind of hold him in.
Just get him a belt. 3:53 to go. Cyclones up 13. Soares makes the second free throw. He hit 1 of 2.
Ohio State is in the bonus, but they have a couple fouls to give before Iowa State's in a double bonus, but they're not in the fouling mode yet, down 12.
Lipsy into the front court with 3:44 remaining, and the Cyclones up 52-40. He'll bounce it out high, and this is Jones to the right wing. Kurt Jones with it. Got a screen from Rob Jones. Kurt lobs it toward the rim and knocks it down. He's into double digits again. That's 11 straight games in double digits for Kurt Jones. 54-40 Iowa State.
Yeah, 2 guys in double figures for Iowa State, both off the bench.
Now Northweather picks up his dribble, right wing. Throws it out high to Uzan. Oklahoma with 40 points with 3:14 remaining. Here's Uzan crossing over into traffic. Cut off by Lipsy. Throws it back out. 6 on the shot clock. On the right wing, Soares putting it on the floor. Contested jumper good. Over Kurt Jones.
That's his terrific offense. Really good defensive trip for Iowa State.
54-42 Cyclones. Under 3 minutes remaining now. Here's Keyshawn Gilbert to the left side with it. Picked up by Soares. Got a screen from Rob Jones. Keyshawn dribbling through traffic. Up and under and tried to pass and then dunk for Demarion Watson. A 2-hand flush. He has 15. 56-42.
What a great pass by Keyshawn Gilbert. He got it in the hole.
And now a double dribble on Oklahoma, and the ball goes over to Iowa State with 2:26 remaining, and the Cyclones up by 14. Demarion Watson has played the last 16 minutes, basically. He came in and he had to come back out. And he has 15 points to lead all scores. And the Cyclones are up 56-42.
Reminiscent of Johnny Orr and LaFester Rhodes.
Came in averaging 1.6 points a game. 56-42. They throw it in bounds to Lipsy. 2:25 remaining now. Lipsy into the front court against Uzan. Killing some clock out near half court. Lipsy maintains the dribble. Uzan hand checking. Lipsy with it with 13 to shoot. Now crosses over and drives it. Tayman drew contact in the face. And he's going to go to the free throw line. He took a shot to the nose.
That's foul on Oweh, I believe. Oh, no, McCollum.
3 on McCollum, and free throws coming for Tayman Lipsy with 2:06 to go.
2 shots. Okay.
Tayman's free throw is good. 7 points for Lipsy.
I thought she showed the foul was on number 3, which is Oweh.
Okay.
But either way.
Lipsy's second shot is good. Tayman made them both. And he has 8 points in the game. And Iowa State leads at 58-42. With 2 minutes remaining. McCollum behind the back on the dribble. Lipsy defending well. Back out it comes to Uzan. Boy, the Cyclone defense just locked in. Here's a drive by Uzan. Knocked away. Gilbert gets the loose ball. Cyclones creating another turnover. And with 1:43 to go, they have a 16-point lead in the ball. And Tayman Lipsy directing traffic out high and just killing as much clock as he can. Lipsy out high with the dribble. 10 seconds to shoot it. Off to Rob Jones, back to Tayman. 5 to shoot. Tayman into the traffic. Turnaround jumper on the way. No. Rebound tracked down by McCollum. 1:18 to go. Cyclones don't score that trip, but they burn the 30 seconds. Now McCollum driving right. Teardrop on the way. Good.
Second field goal.
And timeout called by Oklahoma with 1:09 to go.
Yeah, just the second field goal for the game for the and 4 points for McCollum, their leading scorer at 14. Iowa State's guards have guarded so well, whether it be Tayman Lipsy, Keyshawn Gilbert, Kurt Jones, those guys have really locked in. Darthard, no points. McCollum, 2 for 7 from the field. Oweh, 1 of 5 from the field. Uzan, 3 of 9 from the field. They have just made life miserable for those guys. Now, at the other end, those guys have defended Iowa State's guards very well. Tayman just 2 of 13. Kurt Jones, 5 of 12. Keyshawn Gilbert, 2 of 11. That's why you have depth.
58-44 Iowa State. Let's pause 10 seconds to allow our stations to identify themselves. This is the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
Iowa State gets the best free throw shooters in. Trey King, Milan Momcilovic.
Which means Watson's out of the game finally. Here's Lipsy inbounding it to Gilbert. 58-44, 1:05 to go. And Tayman Lipsy into the front court.
Oklahoma doesn't look like they're going to make this a foul fest.
Under a minute remaining. Not sure why they called the timeout. Lipsy gets rid of it to Kurt Jones. Kurt with 4 to shoot. Drives it. A running shot denied and out of bounds. It'll belong to Iowa State with 1 second on the shot clock.
And once again, you're up 14. There's a minute 20 to go, and you run 30 seconds off the clock.
Let's see if they get their play that they got last time with 1 on the shot clock. Get a Gilbert 3 attempt and getting fouled. Here's Lipsy to throw it in. Got it to Kurt Jones. He'll launch a 3. It just misses and did not hit the rim. But he had it right on line A running three, and now Watson does come back in. So does Rob Jones. 38 seconds left. Oklahoma's ball. 58-44 Iowa State. And that was a weird one. The crowd applauding the curtain call as Watson checked back into the game. 35 seconds. And here is Uzan. Off to the right side, handing it off to Darthard. Bounce pass to Moore. Drives it past Rob Jones and a foul called. And now let's see if we get a curtain call of DeMarion coming out of the game. I think we will. And you're going to hear a big ovation here in a second.
That's 5 fouls for Big Rob.
Moore at the free throw line. 58-44 Iowa State, 25 seconds. Rob Jones fouls out. King comes in for him.
Rob. 3 points on the night, 6 rebounds.
Moore's free throw misses.
But you know what he gives you on the other end.
And here's the ovation for DeMarion Watson. And a huge hug from TJ Otzelberger. He's still embracing him. This crowd loving it. Standing ovation for DeMarion Watson. And he earned it. And then some. Moore made the second free throw. 58-45, 25 seconds to go, and Kurt Jones can just dribble it across now, and Iowa State can just dribble out the clock. And they are going to stay undefeated at home. Beating Oklahoma and holding them to just 45 points on the night.
Previous low, 57.
Wow, by a dozen points, their season low, 58-45. Iowa State the winner over Oklahoma. 22nd win of the season for Iowa State. 11th Big 12 win. They're 11-4. And they are now 17-0 at Hilton Coliseum this season. 58-45 the final. Iowa State wins it. Back with the Integra Seed Wrap-Up Show on the Cyclone Network from Learfield.
On the Cyclone Sports Network, you've been listening to the Wrap-Up Show, brought to you by Hy-Vee, who proudly supports the Iowa State Cyclones. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. This is Iowa State Cyclone basketball from Learfield.
Welcome back to the Nitrogen Stabilizers Draft.
Optonite technology, first pick, just like the last 46 years.
That's what we love about this sport. We just don't know.
We know. It keeps nitrogen in the corn's root zone for 8 weeks. Compare with 2 weeks for others.
With the first pick, farmers select
Optonite technology from Corteva Agriscience. That's it. I'm going for pretzel.
The pick is in. Optonite technology from Corteva Agriscience with Inserve and Instinct Next Year nitrogen stabilizers.
We stand for green.
When you're a member of the Iowa Farm Bureau, you're a part of a unique organization. 153,000 families dedicated to your prosperity. From ag marketing seminars and legislative action to affordable health care, student scholarships, and more. Farm Bureau's mission is to help our members prosper. Contact your local Farm Bureau and join today.
Avila Dodge for the Sycamore. Now, Larry.
Aw, shucks. The game's on TV, but I can't listen to the call of my favorite team broadcasters.
Never fear, Sync My Game is here.
Sync My Game?
Yes, Sync My Game. If you have a DVR and streaming device, head to syncmygame.com from Learfield. It's never been easier to hear the impassioned voices of your favorite radio crew synced with the TV.
Wow, thank you, Mr.
Just remember, syncmygame.com.
Goes back to the left hand. Just a nice job by Avila.
Whether it's polished polos for the office or comfy hoodies for the game, make sure your apparel carries the Authentic brand name. Our team dresses like champions in Authentic brand. Enhance your company's image and everyday style with products that carry the Authentic brand label. Ask your supplier for Authentic brand and see for yourself why it's more than just a label, it's a statement.
Then a tie in the regular season conference standings.
What happens when you call your insurance company?
If you have water in your basement, press 1.
Most big companies have a recorded message or an app.
If you are in your living room and see sky when you look up, press 2.
But when something bad happens, you just want to talk to a person. On a day like that, that phone line can end up feeling like a lifeline. At a time like that, you want a company like West Bend, because the worst brings out our best.
If there is a tree in your bedroom, press 3.
Visit thesilverlining.com to find out more.
Welcome to game day. You can feel the excitement all across campus. If it was a regular day, we could talk more about BW Fusion and how we're helping Iowa farmers increase profitability with fact-based crop nutrition programs. But today, it's all about basketball. So let's just say, go Clones. BW Fusion, the most powerful gallon in agriculture. A proud sponsor of Iowa State Athletics. Go Clones.
Just like that, South Alabama on top 3-2.
Welcome to the wrap-up show. Iowa State the winner over Oklahoma 58-45. They hold the Sooners to a season low 45 points. The previous low 57. And Iowa State wins it by 13. In front of another sellout crowd at Hilton Coliseum. Time for the Sukup Manufacturing Company Player of the Game, celebrating 60 years. Sukup Manufacturing offers decades of quality products from a family-owned business, a winning combination producing innovative, reliable grain storage and grain handling products. Visit sukup.com, and I think Steve Sukup and Eugene and everybody in that great family would disown us, Eric, if we didn't pick a certain guy for the award tonight. Don't you think?
Yeah. You know, they're pretty forgiving guys.
They are, but I don't think they'd let this one go.
But why would we? Why would we pick anyone other than Damari Watson? I mean, he was absolutely terrific. 7 of 7 from the field, 15 points, 9 rebounds, and a great job defensively. I mean, those athletic wings, you know, that they have, whether it's Suarez, you know, the bigger guy, Jalen Moore, and Otega Owe, those guys just couldn't get to the basket.